Let's see. What's up? Are you whispering or can I not hear?
Both. I had barbecue for dinner, and the whole time I was like, I need to pick really good barbecue places to eat at if I go to Kansas City.
Yes, you do.
We had ribs.
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Aren't they kind of known for their barbecue or something?
I don't know. You're from way closer to there than I am.
Pretty famous for it.
I don't venture out much.
It's true.
I don't
I'm
either.
a homebody.
But I enjoy barbecue. I had barbecue and chocolate cake for dinner. Like, what could be worse? Doc's like, we talked about this. It was a birthday.
Why is Quince liking the live but not? Okay, there we go.
It took me, for some reason, the last few lives, it's like taken a minute for the invitation to show up.
Also, Patricia will be here. However, she did her Hobie hair bracket 15 minutes ago, and it has been taking forever to upload. So it's not letting, she can't log out of her account and into the project account until the stupid video uploads. And
I was going to say, I mean, I know it was emotionally challenging, but I think 15 minutes is enough time to recover.
She's sitting in a ball in the corner of her room.
yeah, it's just like the slowest upload in the history of time. Is
Christy asked how we're doing. We're doing
Hey
well.
guys.
Hi. Hello.
Christy must be from the South because she said, how are y'all?
How are y'all?
I feel like sometimes I'm the only one that does that, and I don't even live in the South anymore. But
hey y'all.
Somebody was,
hey, y'all.
oh,
South is a state of mind.
It is a state of mind. You're right.
It is. Who are we waiting? Oh, so we've got Patricia and Christina we're waiting on.
Who said something naughty?
Did somebody say something
already?
already?
We literally just sat down.
No. It just said it said some comments were filtered, blah blah blah, and it's usually something totally innocuous.
Hey Margaret.
That's right, Caitlin.
That's
it's a
right.
state of
Protect your
mind.
experience.
Y'all is a state of mind.
Y'all is a state of mind. Hi Tina.
Hi Tina. Hi Margaret.
Hello.
I made the decision while we're waiting for them to join us. I've made the decision. I was telling April today that I got to hang out with April today. She dropped by on the way to Texas.
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
I'm not inviting Army Bean. I'm not.
No.
You got to get on the other account.
You know what you need to do. Get out of here.
Not doing it.
Ma'am, you know the rules. We want to see your pretty face.
We want to see your face.
What are you doing? See your pretty face if you're on the Army Bean account. But
My
bracket is loading. Just save the video and then re-upload it later. Good Lord.
Guys, don't forget to be saving your videos before the watermark goes on it.
I remembered to save mine. However, it was before I moved the captions. So the captions are like covering my eyes. We can still use it. The version on TikTok, I moved the captions, but for some reason I saved the video before I remembered to move the cap. Yeah. Give me that womp womp look, Katie. Womp.
We all have our reports.
Are you up to something? Because you gave us quite the little giggle before your picture went away.
Patricia, I feel like something's going awry. It should not take that long.
It's not helping that you're on.
It should take like 20 minutes to do this hair bracket. Like what?
To do this Hobie bracket?
No, she was done with the hair bracket at 6:43. She was done with it and already starting to upload it. So it's been literally like 18 minutes, 17 minutes of actual, like, just still uploading.
Is that free? She said we can use QuickVid because we tried something and we had to pay for it for a week, and I'm cheap.
I'm already paying for one, so just tell me what it is and send me the link and I'll do it.
Want to pay for something just to remove a watermark from a TikTok?
So stupid. Stupid.
Want you to pay for it.
I'm gonna need Katie to show me how I save it before it watermarks if I'm doing something like the hair bracket.
I can't. So in the side, like the bar on the right side where you can like edit it, you click the little down arrow and there's one that says save.
All the way down is the last option. I had to ask for help too.
Welcome to AP 529, where we all get technical
That QuickVid
of the day.
Yeah, well, welcome to AP 529, where Katie teaches us how
Teaches
to.
us all how to live our lives.
We
Steph
had a
actually
real
told me how to do it.
Thank you.
we had a real chuckle this morning comparing what it's like watching Congress talk about technology and how it's a lot like Steph talking about the cloud.
Well, they were making fun of Congress for not understanding the cloud, and I was like, hello.
Christina had some good ones.
That's why I like Congress, but I
we-
don't get it either.
It's
okay.
fascinating
We
how
would
some
never.
people believe that the cloud is legitimately just in the
Not the
clouds.
cloud.
There's no hardware involved
The
anymore.
vapor in the sky.
There's
Not the
no
water
server
vapor in the
farm
sky.
anywhere
Oh,
at all
Gammy
to host the
3907 said
cloud.
I avoided TikTok until you guys.
I did
Or you, but I think it means you guys. That's really sweet.
We avoided
To me?
TikTok until us too.
To me, the
Yeah,
cloud
that's
is as mysterious as, like, I will literally lay in bed and try to imagine how the hell you can take an image on a television screen out of just pieces of information floating through from one satellite and bouncing off another, and how somehow those little things all turn into a completely clear picture on a televition.
Please.
I'm going to send this chocolate bar from one end of the room to the other. This Wonka bar.
And then you can just reach out and you can
You can reach into the
I
television
don't
and you
understand
can grab
it
the
at
Wonka bar.
all. I don't understand it. My mind can't comprehend.
Amber Noel said, TikTok takes me down BTS thirst traps and I can't get away. I told Quince last night, I was working on the social media stuff for next week, and I had to try to find a still image of Hobie doing Bepse that would work as a still image. And I was like, and I blacked out. And 30 minutes later, I still didn't have a picture.
30 minutes. I don't know where that time went. Like, that was a rookie mistake.
I went to Google Images and I typed J-Hope Bepse, and suddenly time disappeared.
Look at all the people that agree with me that have the same question. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not alone in this.
Okay, but Christina, what did you say this morning? Because you did a really good impression of like senators doing a hearing. It was very funny.
Oh, that was.
Did I? Oh, dang.
I don't know. We'll find it. We record our
I'll
meetings,
have
so
to, yeah, I'll have to.
We'll have to
I'll
check the tape.
Remember.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I must say, once again, to everybody that's on right now, we are, again, thoroughly enjoying your TikTok videos using the hair effects, the filters.
100%.
Please
They are magnificent.
keep tagging us and using those filters because they're awesome.
They're the
You guys
best.
are doing
We
great.
enjoy the struggle.
They
Yeah,
make
I mean, Dior Hobie is just
Killing it
at the moment.
I'm surprised now at this point when I find a winner that's not Dior Hobie.
Yeah,
I've seen a few. Yeah, I've seen a few.
I've seen a few.
There are so many
purple elf-
winners
purple
that
long hair
it is
elf
surprising.
Hobie.
Elf Hobie is getting some love.
Elf Hobie
Mama
causes people to
Hobie.
pause.
I'll be honest,
But-
I thought I was going to pick Elf Hobie, and when I was faced with the last two at the end, I was like, I can't say no to the harness. Like
Well, the funny thing is, we're saying that, and it's like supposed to be based on hair,
No,
but
but
we're
like,
like,
the
the harness.
confidence-
I struggled.
that
I
goes
was
with
like,
it.
this is about hair. This
Yeah,
is about
this is
hair.
supposed to be about hair.
The confidence that the harness gives him.
No,
the
yes,
hair was
exactly.
also
And the
on
whole
Yeah, it's very good. It's like it's brown, but it's not black. You know, like it's a good.
Like
The harness can do that. It affects your. It's kind of like when I wear Spanx. I just feel better about myself.
Helps me connect easier to the
It's
cloud
like
when I'm
some
wearing
women feel
it.
empowered for wearing high heels.
Since I was 13.
It's easier access to the cloud. Spanx. It really does.
Wear Spanx, you can connect with the cloud much
It
easier.
does. It does.
Oh my god.
What's been
Yeah.
missing?
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Spanx, yes.
Spanx.
Oh
Better
my
to
God,
control,
stop.
better to control that water vapor, y'all.
Outfit bracket.
I was actually thinking, because I watched Quince's today while I was straightening my hair. I was thinking all the ones we've done have been really made up photos and styled photos. I want to do another series of brackets where it's behind the scenes pictures where they don't have hair and makeup, because they have some really cute looks there too. Like,
Yes.
Oh, you mean like
Nails,
bare
like-
face bracket?
yeah, bareface
Yeah.
bracket,
Take
like
your
the
time.
headband, like J-Hope in the headband applying some, skincare. I could watch that for hours.
I could too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Wait, chop, 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 chop. This is him. I just love it. Yes.
Anyway, all of them, like little barefaced Kat Yoongi with a little hoodie, like Yeah, I already
There
thought.
she is, finally. Christina, freaking finally.
I was like, what are we?
There she is.
Christina's
What did I do?
on the next
That
bracket.
was Patricia. Why did I get blamed? All right, fine, Patricia. You can.
Did I
I'll
say
fall on my
Christina?
sword for you, Patricia.
Yeah, you
You did,
did.
it's fine.
Oh,
It's okay.
sorry.
Finally.
It's fine.
It's
You're
the
fine.
us on the end of the names.
It's the for me.
It's the
It's all the If you guys would stop with the it would be
Just
fine.
consider just like you're my kids, and I don't remember who I'm talking to or whose name I'm yelling, but I'll get to it eventually. If I
Hi,
go through
Gabby
all
from
the
the
31. Hi.
Hello, Gabby from the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Hello, hello.
Thank you
Lovely.
for watching us.
What time is
Oh,
it there?
lovely.
I guess it's morning there.
Yeah. Good morning.
Aw.
Good morning, Chris.
Welcome to the shit show.
Morning.
Gabby.
Good morning. It's great to stay
Good
up late.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you and you.
You know what? I'm really glad you guys figured out the timing though on the Discord, because I was like halfway through a slice of pizza and it's like your live is starting in 7 minutes and I'm like, oh. So I'm really glad. I'm really glad y'all figured that out.
We lost Patricia again. I don't know what's happening.
Damn it,
man.
Patricia!
Son of a
Patricia,
bitch.
don't be like that.
Tippity tappity,
Don't
guys.
be like that, Patricia.
It's either her internet
Come
or her
on.
radiator.
Toe through the
Yeah.
toe.
Try her internet, the same internet that took 17 hours to
Does
upload.
Spanx protect you from the radiator?
Yes.
It's like armor.
Probably a little bit. I don't know how much lycra is. Lycra's super flammable, isn't it?
I don't know if it's
Well,
flammable so
it
much as
holds the heat,
meltable.
I'll tell you that much.
It's meltable,
It's meltable, yeah. So I
which is a
probably,
separate issue.
Bad idea. Just
probably
stay
should
away
sit on the
from
radiator when you're in Spanx.
stay away from the radiator in all situations. Would
Yeah, her
probably
Wi-Fi
be
is
a
failing. Son of a.
concept.
Oh,
Okay, well
Patricia, no.
let's handle business while she's trying to figure that out.
Let's handle business.
Yes, finally gives
Important
us the science.
business.
Business you.
Yay, STG. She said she connected with a couple of local army. Thanks, Monster. Also, guys, I'm really sorry, but I always say she because the vast majority of our group is she, but we're so sorry if we misgender anyone and like tell
Please
us.
let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, just
We'll do
correct
better.
us.
Don't be afraid to tell us your pronouns.
Yeah.
We have in our Discord, we do ask for pronouns, and that's why I say I have checked that regularly, and the vast majority is she. But if there's somebody who's not a she, please let me know.
Yeah, and Amber Noel
Slightly
80 is
numb
calling
June.
out Patricia.
Tell him to
and
fix
just
his
saying
internet.
That's right. So, she just is looking at Hobie pictures.
Thanks,
That's
Susie.
fine.
Thank you, Susie.
That's a reason.
Look, people get mad at us all the time for everything, so
We're used to it. Hey, Margaret, when
Internet's
you
a
say
wild
that
place.
taking care of business, it makes me think of a cheer I did in high school.
okay, because I can think of taking
Tell
care
us.
Taking care of business.
STG said that they are a she.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I was really hoping for the whole cheer. I was really hoping for the whole cheer. Because then I was going to be like, Burr, it's cold in here.
I'll save my cheers for Kansas City.
I said, Burr.
You gotta
There
stop.
must be some
I'm sorry.
Oh, Caitlin likes
It's
that.
going to be about BTS.
Theoretically, maybe. I don't know. We go where the dopamine takes us in this group.
What's more BTS than being chaotic?
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Not a damn thing.
Patricia!
Mom Daddy's hating me today. Mom Daddy's hating me today. He doesn't
I'm
want
wearing
me
her new
Daddy.
haircut, by the way. Look at her haircut.
He's like
It's
pushing by,
pretty.
like
Patricia
so.
got an undercut. Oh,
It is so good
Thank
looking.
you. Thank you.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Toros, Clovers, represent.
I never can remember what they were, so I just say churros.
There must be some churros. Up with the cloud. Where is Spanx?
Give me some churros.
Oh, man.
Hey, yeah, that's right. It's St. Patrick's Day. What a day to sing this
Oh,
song.
it is St. Patrick's Day. What do you
I
know?
know. It is. It is.
I'm not Irish, so
There's not a drop of Irish in you. I don't believe that for
My
a second.
name is Patricia.
I'm half
Not-
Irish.
Irish in
Not that this will surprise anybody, but the only college party I ever went to that was St. Patrick's Day, I was actually
Thank
visiting
you.
a friend in Pennsylvania, and I got so drunk that I full on wet my pants on the way back to the house. And I never did a St. Patrick's Day party ever again. I'm not a good drunk. So
You are a diminutive, aggressive person who loves to drink whiskey. How are you not Irish?
As far as I'm aware, I am half Finnish and the other half is a conglomerate. So maybe there's a tiny amount of Irish somewhere, but I've never found it.
well, he's not either, and he likes whiskey.
That's true.
Could be.
Whoa, Patricia.
But he's not an aggressively loud person who likes to party.
This is very true.
I mean,
And I'm doing internet doesn't love me.
I mean, if you get some whiskey in him, he becomes
You have
much
to
more
sweet
aggressive.
talk. You
and
have to
loud.
sweet
What I would really
talk
love to see is a little Yugi Irish jig. That would just make my fucking life.
Wait, have you met Yoongi?
Please.
Right.
Come to let me
You
in your
gotta get alcohol
internet.
in him first,
Please.
and then if
Except when he is, when he's like, "Damn!"
Yeah.
Listen. If you get alcohol in that boy and get a few of the Machnes around him encouraging this behavior, it will happen.
Yeah.
So doing research today, I stumbled on one of those Amino app posts where people were posting the post-it notes of questions they'd asked at fan signs over the years where BTS like scribbles an answer. They're fucking hysterical, by the way. And yeah, Yoongi is soft for all of his brothers.
Yes.
He is savage when he replies to Army. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. I was watching today because I was trying to show Sean so he could be like, I said, look how cute Suga is. But it's the one where he's gone. They're introducing, I'm horrible at descriptions. But anyway, telepathy. And they're like, sing telepathy. And he's like, it's too high. I can't sing that part. He's on the phone. He's like, I can't sing it. It's too high. And then Tay's like, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he just starts going, like he does it. He just does it. It's too bad because here we go.
He'll do it.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. I love it. It's my favorite. He can't say no to the boys.
No, he never says no to them, and it's the cutest fucking shit ever.
It is so cute.
No.
The other thing I've been doing is I found a YouTube video where it's 1 hour of nothing but Yoongi talking, and I just listened to that in the background.
His voice.
You know what I put on last night to go to sleep? I found BTS piano music, like 5 hours of it.
That's what I sleep with.
No.
It was
There's
really
a
good.
playlist in Spotify. It's
I
really
have a
good.
sleepy playlist I can share with you. It's 12 hours long. I play it every night in my ears to help me sleep because my husband snores.
I have a 10-hour piano BTS I play from YouTube at work every day, like in the background at work. It's fun. Very
Yes,
calming.
Raven, that's how you get Daddy dreams. Yes.
That's a very pointed ribbon.
Exactly.
It's a very specific.
Very specific question. Yep. Oh, God, I'm having a hot flash. Okay, Quince, take it away.
What? The fuck?
Why? Why Gwen?
Okay, bye.
And go.
Oh,
Okay, everyone. I guess
I gotta go to a computer, don't I?
Let me mosey on over to the agenda. Speaking of gin,
There must be a churro in the atmosphere. I said, whoa.
Oh,
we're
boy.
still deep in our gin 100 days of dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are.
Thems and theys.
We are. That's been
paper
fun.
rocks.
some are better than our humor, but
Clutch onto the cloud. We are still in our gin 100 days of dad jokes, and today's was especially festive and St. Patrick's oriented. It was very amusing. Riven continues to do a wonderful job
Thank you,
curating
Riven.
these jokes and putting this together for us. But of course, we would still love submissions from you guys.
There's
So
100 days.
there's 100 days.
Got 100 days to fill.
I mean, not anymore. There's less than
that's
100.
not
now.
100 days.
What are we
That's
at, by the way? It's like 80
now, right?
something.
86? 80?
That means we still got 86 days to fill with dad jokes, and we need
Yeah,
your
very interesting. Yes. Yeah,
Very interesting, Caitlin.
I know everybody's been enjoying them, so please.
Yes, Pam, they are on YouTube. We put them on YouTube. Sorry, go ahead, Caitlin. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So you can go to armyproject529.com/links and you can submit your gin dad jokes there. And perhaps you might see them pop up on our social media later. And we do credit everybody.
Yes, we do give you credit on the
Ribbon
image.
is keeping track of people who are submitting jokes.
Yeah, and please do not worry if you think something is too dumb for us to laugh at, because with this
'Cause there's
group,
nothing.
that's not possible.
Yep.
I promise it's
Doesn't
not.
exist.
We're all levels of
The
humor.
limit
we
does
laugh at.
not exist.
Yep.
Exactly.
The bar is very low.
Very
They
low.
laughed at my
That's not
churros,
everything.
The
so
bar
I
is
mean
on
that
the
just
floor.
goes to show.
Yeah.
The bar
And
is
we laugh
on the
at
floor.
everything.
Yeah.
There are no jokes untried when we meet. So
Yeah. Trust us. Yeah. It's
I
pretty
mean,
low.
we have waxed over about 45 minute to an hour period in a meeting just on coming up with gin puns. So
Which seems like a waste of time, but out of that came Gin 100 Days of Dad Jokes. So
we
There
really
is-
do find inspiration from the
Dumbest
stupidest
stuff.
of things.
Dumbest fucking
Yeah.
shit.
We really do. I'm proud of us.
Oh,
I'm very proud of us.
so proud of us.
I think that's a skill.
Jen
That's
would
an
be proud
important
of
life
us
skill.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
the bar is on the floor. I say that all the time in my house when my husband's like, should we let our daughter eat off the floor? And I'm like, our standards are low, dude.
Yeah. Why would we not?
Hey,
As long as it's
floor
not the
is
trash,
on
who
the
cares?
inside of her mouth, so there's that.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I vacuumed recently.
No, here's the thing. I sweep the floor like 3 times a day. It's still always filthy. Like just
Yeah. It builds their immune system. That's right.
Roller.
That's right.
Like Namjoon. You need a roller like
know what?
Namjoon. That roller that sticks everything.
Yeah, exactly.
the bar is on the floor.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had to go open the agenda.
Pam said
Agenda.
she's
Yeah, I've got it
been
open.
reading
I'm
the
I'm
gin
cute.
jokes.
I'm doing cuticle care right now. It's really important.
Pam
Okay.
said she's been reading the gin jokes to her husband, but I'm not telling him he's participating with BTS.
You know what? Secret
God, damn it.
passive aggressive participation.
Okay,
in
that's
BTS
actually a very
lore.
good question, Tracy. Okay, let me answer Tracy's question because it's kind of a serious thing. We're discussing about the story situation, the Fan Friday situation, Filter Fridays. What we had found was that there's a lot of them. The stories are really, really good, and they touch on some really important topics, and also topics that a lot of mental health stuff, great stuff like that. And what we're trying to decide is we're trying to figure out our responsibility in that part. Like if we're going to do a story that has like a lot of like somebody's really overcome some mental health stuff and BTS helped them do that, do we have the responsibility then of trying to get information that goes along with that, resources, stuff like that? So we're really trying to figure out how to handle those in a respective manner so that when people come find those stories, we also give them resources and try to figure out the best way we do that. So while we're trying to figure all that out, they're on hold for now. So it's kind of,
Yeah, especially like some of the topics are they're deep and they're serious, and we don't want to catch anyone off guard with a story that they may not be prepared to read, even though it's absolutely valid. Like we love reading the stories, but yeah, number one, we don't want to catch anyone off guard. Number two, like she said, should we be putting resources with that if other people are or have gone through something similar and need help? And believe it or not, we actually, I know Doc had reached out to like a doctor group trying to get some resources, and we've had trouble finding them. So
yeah.
It's something we're working on and thinking about.
Yeah.
yeah, we legitimately had like a good hour-long discussion about this
At
this
least.
past week.
And I've thought about,
was
like, I've even
very-
thought
it was
multiple
very-
times
yeah.
about, because we always put up our funny videos where we're having a great time and all that. And I literally thought about taking part of those conversations and just kind of, cutting out the people's names and stuff, but showing that so that people can see, like, even in our meeting, we have some really serious, like, we take everything very seriously, this project very seriously. And so even something like that was an almost an hour and a half, 2-hour conversation just about how do we handle that? What is our responsibility as a project? What is our home base? And does that fit? Like a long conversation about stuff that we need to figure out on that, because we don't want to be irresponsible with really weighty stuff.
Yeah.
And we want to honor people's stories too that they told, because they're, everybody who submitted to us was very honest and open, and we want to be respectful of that, and we also want to be respectful of everybody who comes to the blog to read.
Yeah.
So
So
Right.
that's what we're working on, guys.
Yeah.
we're
So
still
we are.
working on a way to honor the original stories and not whitewash them, while also bear in mind the potential trauma triggering associations with those and handle them appropriately. So
Right.
that's where we're at on that.
Well, I mean, we're sure if we were qualified in all cases to be the people discussing it, if that makes sense. Like we talk about, like Nuna's Nucci is so great at it, and like
None of us are mental health professionals.
yeah, correct.
Right.
Right.
Obviously.
I mean, but we are really good. The six of us are really good at looking at something objectively and saying, how can we create the safest space possible that protects everybody's interest to the best of our abilities, right? We are really good. We are pretty good at that. I mean, we can definitely, look at the logic behind it and like go back out to the bigger picture and say, okay, what is the whole point and how does this fit into what we're trying to do as a project? Like, I think we got really good at that. And in the beginning, it was hard because we were like, what are we even doing? But now I think we've gotten a pretty good
I was here for a book
with
club,
each other.
Yeah, we were all here for book club. And now here we are.
But now we kind of like stuff came up with our touch words and like everything we think about doing. We're like, does this fit with our touch words? Does this fit with who we are? And just because something doesn't mean it's a bad idea. It just means it's
But trust me, we are thinking about what's the best thing to do for you all the time.
We were joking because we were saying during our conversation that now we kind of see how BTS members must feel. Like, because you feel like everything that you do, every decision that you make, you really have to take lots of different points of view into account. And so we can't make any decision lightly. And so it felt like, at least in terms of No Filter Friday, Fan Friday situation, that was something that we needed to really give it a really deep look of what's our role in that. Is this our role? If we can't do it well, then let's put it on the back burner until we can do it well, is sort of where we.
Yeah.
We're
definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't.
We're definitely all supportive of each other.
Yeah.
And we for sure want to bring it back. We want to bring it back in a safe way. So that's where
Becca, we're talking about the No Filter Friday, or the fan, like where people write in that are Army and they tell their stories. And here's the thing, like when people, what I've realized, it's kind of funny because I'm like so old school that, like, when I read a story, I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. That's what, and they're like, no, that's like, it's like when people say that BTS saved their life, in a lot of instances, they truly, truly mean it. And so very deep stuff is discussed in these in these fan letters, or what their biographies that they're writing. And so we just started realizing, shit, we're really hitting on some really deep, important stuff that deserves care.
Are we giving this topic the weight and attention and sincerity that it deserves?
Yeah.
And care.
Yeah. So
thanks, Angel. And we I mean, if you're talking about taking care of our, like the six of us, we definitely touch base a lot, all the time throughout the day, just to make sure that everybody's doing okay. So we try.
We will figure it out. And if we come up with if we decide, that's not our chicken to worry, we always say, if, it's either our chicken or somebody else's chicken, maybe it's somebody else's chicken, then we'll figure that out too. But we are seriously considering it and giving it some space to think through. Yep. So good question. Thank you for asking that, because I've been trying to figure out how to approach it, because I know people are wondering, you said you were going to do those, why aren't you doing them? That's why. So
yeah. Next on the
discussion agenda.
We'll never
If
get
we
tired
have
of it.
any new people
Not
here,
going away. We're never going to get tired of it.
oops, don't forget to tippity tappity. If we have any new people here who aren't already part of the project, if you're going to see the D-Day movie, first of all, they have added a ton of showings in big cities. I went and looked last night because I was trying to figure out how many seats were in my theater. They have added new times to the 10th and the 13th, and they've added 1 or 2 showings for 10 days. So go check. They're adding more times. Clearly, they think this is going to be a big deal. And if you want to find someone to go see it with, head to the Discord server, which is on armyproject529.com/links. And there's a section for D-Day. And if your city or metro area isn't listed there already, just pop us a note and we'll make it for you. So that's it. I was
Caitlin, mine's the same way, like hardly anybody. Like, I'm going to be going there with all my little, so excited, and there's going to be like 4 of us.
Well, Caitlin, I was shocked because my theater, it's like a 100-person theater. Maybe only 30 of the seats were sold. And I saw that they had added all of these showings. And I was like,
And in my area, they added 0 showings, and we have 5 seats available in our theater right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like when it first came out, there were 2 showings on Saturday, and now I think there's 5.
When I went to see Busan, which was I was a new fan sort of at that point. I bought my tickets to 4X. Have you guys ever been to? I did not know what 4X meant because I'm an idiot about that stuff.
I haven't been to the movies in years.
So basically, they sit you in a chair, and it throws you around to the beat of the, and then like ships like flying in your like puffs of air.
The cloud was attacking her.
Disney World.
Whoa.
They're suddenly up in the clouds.
I was like, the whole time. It was the fucking worst experience of my life.
Roller coaster stuff.
That's like, gee, I wonder why there's so many
They did
scenes that cool
butterfly. I
show.
just kept getting puffs of air.
My drop comes on, and she's like, "Oh
Did they, did they flick droplets of water at
I
you?
can only imagine my drop.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
hopefully
we
you were
love that
wearing
if I
your
was
Could they
outside.
bottle the sweat and just spray it on you?
And the sad
Move
thing
left
was,
and
I
right.
was the youngest person there. These ladies that were like in their 80s were like 3 rows in front of me. Getting like thrown around. They had to leave.
Like,
It was
like
horrible.
hold my hand.
Magic
Oh,
Shop
God.
horrible.
Magic Shop Mountain.
I hope they do a
Oh my
ballad. I
gosh.
hope they do
Oh my
a ballad
gosh.
now, please.
It's
Oh
horrible.
my god. They
So
really
don't
shit
pick
BTS
4X.
versions
Don't
Park, you guys.
Hajima,
What
Hajima,
is
BTS
Hajima,
versions of
Hajima,
Disneyland
Park.
rides. Here we go. Go. BTS versions of Disneyland rides. And
What if
go.
they made a BTS theme park?
Oh, that would be amazing.
I feel like
telling you.
South Korea is just a short few steps away from saying, "Yeah, it's time. We need to build a
Yeah.
You know, interesting.
I think
What's
so
the
too.
place called?
Lot World." Lot World.
Yeah, they're just like you said, a step away from just rebranding that whole thing.
Look, if they would have just branded it as you're going to get
Hey,
thrown
Biggie
with
Loco.
holy water, like Hobie water on you, those are the drops of sweat.
That's what I said.
I mean, that kind of stuff, it
like
would make
that
total
breeze
sense. I
is
would love it.
Yugi. That's fresh as a Daegu breeze.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a marketing issue.
Yeah.
And
It was a
also
marketing
they need to
issue.
give
Sound
you
like a
buddy
marketing
with it.
Are we putting this in the content idea?
I think they should expand the agreement they have. I think they should expand the agreement they have with Disney and do part of Disney World that is BTS World and just basically all rides.
Look, they made Star Wars.
Hyacinth, are you hearing us? We have a lot of great ideas for you.
But they
And
need to
that's
make
it.
some rides that are gentle for people like Hobie.
Yes.
Because when you're doing this, you cannot see what's actually happening. They were like, it's just like you're there. I was like, God, I hope not. I hope this is not what this is like.
Yes, there have been rumors of a BTS world.
Have there really?
I knew that was coming, Caitlin.
Oh, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Didn't we all?
Oh,
Red
know?
card.
Caitlin.
Red
Hard
card.
on that one.
Yeah,
to
that's
see.
fair. It's fair though. We brought that on. We brought that on.
Yeah.
You did.
I
did.
even
Right.
thought it in my head when I was thinking about doing all this, but I didn't say it out loud.
We understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite right. Yes.
What else?
Yes.
What else?
Oh yeah. So all of that was to say, if you need someone to go see the movie with,
Go see the D-Day movie. Find a friend.
if you need someone to go see the movie with,
Cloud.
I mean, I was like
churros,
this.
thing.
If I would have known then what I do now, I would have been
Movie.
holding on to my chair like
Christina.
this the whole time. I'd have been like,
Christina.
full circle.
Katie.
Why are we doing this?
I feel like I'm observing your hot
Why are we
flash
doing
over
this?
here. I feel like I'm observing your hot flash.
Why not? Is the real question.
Yeah.
Fair,
Yeah, full
valid.
circle. So yeah, armyproject529.com/links. You can go and you can get into the Discord and find those D-Day threads, and you can find someone to go to the movie with.
And get cards. Tell them about the cards.
Oh yeah. Okay. So if
Ooh, I
you would
remember
like to, we know a lot of people make goodie bags to give away at concerts. Are you making fun? I don't know what she's laughing about. We're calling them calling cards that just talk about the project a little bit and have the website on them. If you would like to print them on your own, we're happy to send you the design for free. If you just want to have a button and click and have it shipped to you, you can buy them on our website. We're not making any money on them. We just charge exactly what the printer charges us. I think it's like $15 plus shipping for 50 cards and like I'm trying to think around 25 plus shipping for 100 cards. And the shipping depends on where you live. So if you're interested, it's in our shop right now under the AP529 logo section. Yeah, I know we're buying some. Several of us are making goodie bags. We were in study hall the other night trying to pick which little goodies to put in them. And there's no requirement, but if you've ever been to one of these events, it's really fun. It's like the Swifty friendship bracelets.
And I have a cute story real quick that when I went to see the Busan concert in the theaters, I brought goodie bags, and a woman that I met and gave a goodie bag to cried because it was her first event where she met another army, and she said she thought it was just a story that armies actually give each other things at BTS events, and I was just like, she was so grateful, and I want that feeling again. So yes, I'm totally gonna do some goodie bags because it was awesome.
Yes.
So it's like,
If you need ideas,
Yes.
come to the Discord and chat about it because we have a variety of like nobody is made of money here.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
It's very cool.
Angel,
I have
the stuff
other
for
money.
The bags are coming from lots of places, like Amazon and Temu. And
Christina said she often goes to her local like Asian market and just buys a variety of like individually wrapped candy.
Oh yeah, that's a really good place to get the individual wrapped ones because
Yeah.
Cool. Em said her theater's almost sold out. That's cool.
That's awesome, Em.
Yes, and so many because you can do anything BTS themed, anything related to memes about them, especially for Yoongi too. Like there's a lot of good ideas.
anything cat related.
Oh yes,
really
the
good
tangerines.
Tangerine related.
I got some tangerines.
So yes, that's why I was looking up how many people fit in my theater to decide how many bags I should make so I could order my stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
all your shows are sold out. Nice.
When I counted the
Wow.
seats in my theater.
Chris,
That is
where are
amazing.
you that's all sold out? I'm curious.
Come to Atlanta, we got nothing but seats apparently.
I mean, Oklahoma City has nothing but seats too.
I think bigger metro is probably selling out a little bit more. I think some of the showings around me are selling out. Not the one that I'm going to, but some of the ones like actually in DC.
We saw somebody,
Wow,
I forget who, somebody sent us a picture of they got at another event, somebody had made at home and like laminated a little fake movie ticket for the event. Who sent that?
Oh yeah, I've seen
That was
those.
Kaylin.
I've seen
Kaylin
those. Those are
went got
cute.
actual physical movie
She
tickets.
was showing us the
That's what it was.
laminated
I
card in the study hall.
Yeah, I've seen, I know somebody bought some photo cards on Amazon. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of cute stuff you can do. Or just go and say hi to people. Or
Yeah,
like
you don't have to do
pass
it.
out. Pass out. Like you can buy a bag of little like individually wrapped mints for like $3.
Mean Jungies.
Okay, we've sold some in Oklahoma. We've sold some.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at us. Look at us.
Both days is almost full too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Not of people.
Although because I'm was so excited to see the movie, it's funny because when I showed up, the kids behind the counter, the 20 somethings that are taking the movie tickets, I started talking like, "Hey, I'm going to see BTS," and they're like, "Okay, well, that's nice." So I'm wondering what it's going to be like this time. Showing up with these light sticks.
Who was it? Caitlin was in the room. She said at her theater they wouldn't let them use the light sticks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Theaters are
foul.
stopping people
I'm
from
bringing
using those
mine
anymore.
though.
Boo.
And boo, that's bad form.
We all wear
Rubbish. That's rubbish.
Rubbish.
when I saw DJ in Japan, we were screaming so high and the volume of the music was so low that somebody had to get out and actually ask the people from the theater to raise the volume because we were screaming louder than the movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Or if you don't have an army mom, bring like glow sticks. I know they sell those at the dollar store, or like they sell like glow necklaces, headband action. That'd be fun.
My mom just kept saying, "They're so handsome," because they're on the big screen.
Yeah, that's what my mother-in-law is gonna say. My mother-in-law is slowly falling down the rabbit hole, and every week I get a new tidbit from her. Last night it was, I just love how smooth their skin is.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Not wrong.
They're unreal when they're 25 feet tall in front of you. They're just
Yeah.
Rub it in. Why don't you?
no. I'm talking about the movie.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about the movie. Yeah, they're not actually 25 feet tall. And
I was thinking about the hope on the face.
they seem like
Rub
it though.
it in.
Oh, the,
Which brings us to Hope on the Street.
oh. The churro, the cloud, the Spanx, Quince, segue.
That was such a beautiful segue into
Savage.
that.
Moving
Thank
on.
you.
Good
I'll
job.
be here all week, literally. So we talked about it yesterday, but to bring it up again, you guys, we have a Google Calendar that has not only our project stuff on it, like our schedules of when blogs are dropping and things like that, but we also add all of BTS's release stuff that comes out to that Google Calendar. So if you want to be updated with zero effort on your part after you do this one thing, then go and add our Google Calendar to yours, because then you will automatically get reminders about when BTS stuff is dropping. Like, we're getting much closer to Hobie's album dropping and the docuseries beginning to start. So we have all of those dates on our calendar, and they can be yours too for the low price of clicking a link. For the low price of free.
I was like,
$0.
Clicking a link, the low price of free and the low effort of just clicking a link.
we're easy. We're really easy.
On armyproject529.com/links.
And we've talked about, I think next weekend is the last weekend before the episodes start coming out. We have talked about doing a watch party on the Discord of Jack in the Box documentary.
J-Hope in the Box.
J-Hope in the Box, sorry.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
I call it Jack in the Box too.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's
That's the
fine.
name of
It's
the
the
album. It's fine. It's fine.
Whatever. Probably in the afternoon so that our European friends can join. We haven't firmly set that yet, but we have talked about doing that to get hyped up for Hobie. J-Hope!
Ciao.
Please know, while I've been searching for hashtags, there is a J-Hope tag, or at least on TikTok.
Yeah, I put that there. You're welcome.
Okay, well,
You're welcome.
thousands of
I wasn't the only one, though. There's a lot more.
Well, you've got to be specific about the number of O's and the number of E's, but there's one that people seem to have congregated around.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was not
Good.
there.
Thanks. Sam added the calendar. Sam added the Google Calendar. Great. And you know what? It's especially nice when we live if you're a person who lives in a time zone that's super different from South Korea. It's very helpful to have.
Very helpful.
Yeah, the number of times we've just had to stop and like start counting on our fingers and be like, wait, who has daylight savings time?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours? What year is it there?
It's really awful the amount of times we've had to think about time zones.
Who knew?
Who knew?
JK posted on Weverse. Hold on a second. Let's go look. The assistant told him, didn't they?
What? Wait, what?
Ooh, JK?
Well, I don't know. Somebody just said it. Do they mean his post?
They
the
mean
other day?
yesterday? If you mean yesterday, please tell us now. Because
I'm looking. I'm running.
listen, we're firmly waiting. We know we're going to get a Weverse while we're on the live anyway, because
okay.
the
It's
Friends
yesterday.
merchandise.
No,
It's yesterday. That's fine. Sorry, false alarm.
Really calm
Okay.
down.
But the Friends merchandise preview is dropping while we're on live tonight.
Oh,
No, it was yesterday. False alarm.
At 9 Central, 10 Eastern is when the preview.
Oh, maybe we won't still be on live. It'll be right after. Whatever.
That's good, so that everybody doesn't leave to go buy their merch this time.
That's right.
No, it's not. The merch isn't dropping. This is just the preview.
The preview of the month.
Drops at 5 a.m. Eastern, 4
Yeah,
a.m.
the merch is dropping at a stupid hour.
The
which
fact that Kim Troll Hyung is giving a coffee canister
That coffee company pay him to do that.
It's yeah.
That's fine.
The man who
Kim
ate
Cho-hyun, you may have
Speaking
recalled
of-
his award from the Tannies, which we're quite proud of because we did come
Very
up
proud.
with that. We have a new design available, at least as a t-shirt, a mug, and a notebook. We'll probably add stickers at some point, celebrating his famous line that chapter 2 has nothing to do with taking our shirts off. Because that man is a troll.
He's a liar.
There he
That's
is.
a liar.
There he is.
Liar
He's
McLiar.
a lying liar
He
who
absolutely
who sits
planned
upon
that little
the
ring
throne
box
lies.
tossing scene just for the memes.
Yep.
And the
I know.
memes-
I had that.
Well,
I had
this
that
is
scene
that
from that
bear.
movie
I
video.
want the bear as
totally-
well, Caitlin. I want that keychain. Something fierce.
the memes for
We'll
that
see.
scene have been great.
How sweet is it that all his friends are doing the reaction videos?
Reaction videos?
Yeah,
I
those are so cute.
know.
The Umi one was
So
really cute.
sweet. Did you see
Absolutely.
Mary Laura's theory that he's making a cameo in Squid Games based on the actor that did a reaction video?
Oh, yeah.
That's an
That was
interesting.
her-
Does love Squid Games.
Well, no.
Right, stay strong,
It's
Em,
not
no
that
merch.
it's not that he loves Squid Games. It's that he loves dying on camera.
Yeah, that's true.
He
Yeah,
does very much
He
enjoy
really is
dying.
addicted to dying.
And how did he
He's
manage
like-
to have 2 deaths in the same music video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
want to see what
really-
the other stuff is like too, Tracy, because they only gave us that one picture and they didn't show us like the magnets or the postcards. So there's other stuff. I definitely want to see what all of it looks like before I make any decisions about.
I saw somebody who did an edit where they used the rap from 3D, but they used the deaths of Tay, and they were like, one death.
When that's too boring.
Boring.
It was cool for me.
Amber Noel asked, did we see the size of Tay's chest when he's getting cake? Yes, we did. And then we did not fail to notice that JK swooped in on Weverse very shortly after to remind us that he's working out too.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
I
the
too
real-
am working
that's the
out.
real
Working
reason he
out.
came and posted on Weverse. It
And
really
then
was-
Sugar writes his name on a boxing wall. But he's like, I'm working out too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Kim Trol-hyung merch. Yes, we do have Kim Trol-hyung merch. That was Katie was just talking about it, which you can also find at armyproject529.com.
Yep.
There's
That
notebook.
is an original design. I know we talk about it, but like we're proud of these designs. We work hard on these.
Yeah.
Katie-
There's
Katie
a
and
notebook, a
Christina
coffee
did
mug.
these.
What else is there?
Katie and Christina work hard on them. I have zero imagination when
They
it comes
show
to
us
that.
stuff occasionally, and we go, "Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We love that." Actually, no. You know what? We do give input,
I know.
but it is mostly Katie and Christina. They
We all have
design it.
jobs.
Yeah. We all.
We have a whole channel where the rest of us are just bitches, and we go in there and we're like, merch idea, and then Katie and Christina actually
About
make-
6 weeks later. throw out
Actually,
the-
Katie, yesterday you missed it during our live. We did decide that we need a section of the store to be just the after dark.
Oh, okay, okay.
We realized we needed a logo for After Dark.
And that way, like all the stuff that's more questionable,
Well, and that can also be where the Hobie, Thoby the
Hobie
First
water,
Squirrel-
yeah.
Hobie water, yeah, okay.
Sobe.
I'm writing this down.
The hope on your face, that can go
No,
there.
no.
Listen.
That's a private label item. That's a by request.
That's a reserve label.
Steph, she's melting away.
Just to be clear, just so you guys know, the third party printer we use has recently added skincare.
Yeah, they have.
We're all. And that's all we're gonna say about that.
And those of you who have been
So if
around-
anyone needs some hyaluronic acid,
Say about
Got you down reserve, Chris.
those of you who have been around after dark and heard Doc talk about her
After dark
skincare,
reserve.
just
know
saying,
kind of
several
what
of us
it
have
is.
children that might find this stuff one day.
You know what? Be proud. Just
Raise them right, Katie. Raise them right.
Yes.
You know.
We
exactly.
ain't raising no bitches.
Hope on the face, JK on the ceiling. There we go.
Mm.
I didn't take this from it, but somebody said they think JK is like in cooking based on that. Is that what he meant by that? He said something about how he's cooking well.
Well, no, wait. He seemed to confirm it.
Cleaning all
He
the way
said
up
something
to the
about cooking.
ceiling.
Cleaning all the way up to the ceiling. That's what the
Yeah, that's what it actually said. Cleaning all the way up to the
and
ceiling.
cooking a lot. And
Yeah.
so there is a rumor. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know what that means. I can only go on what he said, which was something about cooking and something about cleaning up to the ceiling.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm not trying to troll the
to mean
room.
he's very busy and doing a lot of things in the military, including like maybe
Yeah.
he's working in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know how the duties
a lot
work
for
there.
me.
He's just peeling potatoes, singing 16 tons.
We don't know.
16.
7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Position peeling.
Except it's not potatoes there. Are they like washing rice? Like what would they have to do? Like stuffing the stuff inside the kimchi?
That's the way you peel it, girl. No ice. That's the way you peel it,
He's
girl.
peeling perilla leaves.
No ice.
Christina needs to be a songwriter.
Oh,
Pam.
to peel.
No.
Every minute, every hour. Yeah.
I'm better than
Who snorted?
Namjoon.
Who snorted?
Watch me, Namjoon.
He gives entertainment during the meals.
Yep. Does he look at a perilla leaf and go, "Yep, I'm still again. Nope,
Yeah,
not
no,
allowed,
he's
not
like,
allowed."
I need.
Yep.
Amazing.
Please no dancing with sharp objects.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
don't do
Put
that.
down the peel.
No.
No,
I
not
know. I hope they're at least having some fun with it. Anyway.
Next.
Anyway, that was all about our Google Calendar.
What's the next one?
Yep. It was.
You know what? Our meeting
Facts.
is 12 hours
Straight
long.
facts.
Keep up.
Wow.
Please understand that every week I'm like, yeah, I'll try to keep this meeting short, like an hour and a half, and 3 hours into it, I'm like, guys, can we go?
I know.
Pam, surprisingly enough, we have not yet moved into After Dark. I know. Shocking.
We're on the edge. We've got a few things to do
Just
first.
wait, Pam. It gets worse.
It's hard.
I think your name is Susie. We can talk about leather later. For sure.
We do derail every time. Every
I
fucking
know.
time.
Listen, we try. We
We're
try.
horrible at
This
this.
is what happens
There's no order.
when everybody on the
There's no
team has
order
some
or
level of
posture or
ADHD. There's
We're focused.
focus
I'm
on.
focusing.
Just not all together at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's the problem is
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
And for the record,
Okay,
Google
what's
Calendar
next?
was my idea.
it was. Steph has great ideas.
That's Stephanie's idea. This is
Agenda.
Very great idea.
All right, the agenda.
I don't know how to load it on my own phone, so I don't have it on my phone, but it's there for
Amber,
everybody else.
I'm so sorry. I did get some emails back saying that the link in the email didn't work. I took it out this week because I can't make it work. Go to armyproject529.com/links, and there is a link there that works. Like we have tested it. You click it, the calendar pops up. So sorry about that.
Jocelyn, you did not just write that.
Nope, that's a yummy yellow card for Jocelyn.
All right.
Back to the agenda.
We move on to questions because otherwise I don't know what we're gonna do.
Agenda.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah, back to the
Question. A question for the agenda.
Steph,
Patricia has the. Wait, do we have the?
yeah. Does somebody have a cup with numbers in it? Did we do this? No.
What did I say? What did I say? I said we should check with Katie because I feel like she volunteered for this job, but I'm not 100% sure. And what did we not do? We did not.
No numbers.
I thought Steph did.
No nothing.
Hold on.
We did not check with Katie.
I thought I was off the
Monday,
hook for this whole
Tuesday,
fucking
Wednesday,
thing. I did
Thursday,
not know
Friday
that
to
I was
win.
hot flash. Yes, Army. Oh yeah.
So we'll read them off the goddamn screen and it'll be
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a dramatic drum roll.
Okay.
Shaking the
All
phone.
right.
Yeah, woo, yeah.
What AUA? Ask us anything.
April, you made it. You made it to Denton. Yay!
Hooray!
Yay.
Welcome,
everybody who just tuned in. Please do
You
the
didn't miss much.
Do the tippy tappy on the screen.
Tippy tappy. Okay.
You missed churros. You missed JK peeling potatoes.
And you missed a lot of squirreling.
In other words, not a lot.
Bonfan 7 asked if we're all in the U.S. Yes, the 6 of us are. We have a lot of people outside of the U.S. though. Mostly UK, Australia. But I know we have some in Europe, elsewhere. Obviously some
Poland.
Canadians.
Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
So we're doing group questions, you guys. Group questions. We're gonna save individual questions for another time.
Are you
So
a
you
country
still have
mouse?
time to get them in.
Yes. Are you a country mouse or a city mouse? Steph.
Country.
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 City.
Country.
I'm a city mouse that wants to be a country mouse.
No, you can come to my country.
I was gonna say, I think I'm a country mouse who wants to be a city mouse, but I find most cities to be very overwhelming.
What if my answer is I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll?
We don't need the Osmonds here.
No. We're good with.
Let's just take Donnie and Marie.
So there are tiers of country, and we should keep it above.
I'm showing
that.
my age. I am. I know.
I mean, we all got the reference.
I was gonna say.
I didn't. I'm
Pumpkin Seven asked,
Showing your age.
Pumpkin Seven asked what's our streaming guide for the rest of the month. If you're talking about streaming music, we don't have one. We're not a project focused on streaming goals, but there are tons of good ones out there. Like go on Twitter and people have like curated playlists that are targeted for how you get your streams to count the most. Like we're not good at that.
Yeah,
That's why we don't do it.
Right. And go Google A Little Bit Country by Donnie and Marie.
Don't.
Why would you do that to them?
She said she didn't want
White
to.
paper.
really
This is
young
not a
guys.
game. In a former live, we let people know that they could email us questions that we would answer on our next live, and that's what we're doing. So we did a kind of a ask us anything, like get to know us. So these are the questions that we received, and we're answering them now. So
Me and After Dark, are we still normal?
yeah,
Yeah, feel free to answer. Are you guys country mice or city mice?
yes, answer in the comments.
Hey, Stephanie, Appa Blanco said that they had purple socks because of Donnie, so you brought them full circle. All right.
Thank you.
Well, but
Also,
sometimes-
Becca says, Steph, no one's looking that up. Well,
No one's looking
Agreed.
it up. I
no
know.
one's
Got a
looking it
nice
up.
little
Well,
mix of
city
city
mouses,
and country.
like me.
Nice little mix of city and country. Like I like to visit the country, but I need to be close. I need to exist in like where I can get to the things that I need.
See, like right now, I'm like 15 minutes from the nearest store, and that is probably the closest I've ever lived to like humans in the majority of my life. Like usually it's like a 30 to 40-minute drive just to get to the nearest store.
I can't do that. Yeah, I need to be near a Target. I need to have a Target.
I'm like an edge of suburb closer to the country mouse. I don't want to be urban city mouse. Absolutely not. I like to visit. I find it very overwhelming.
I've done both, and I find I'm pretty adaptable to most situations, but I prefer to be in.
I'm not. I'm a pain in the ass, to be honest.
That bottom girl
I'm in New York City, and I want trees and horizon. That's what I want.
All right. Hold on.
Oh.
Next.
SPG doesn't like bugs or scary animals. They're not scary. And bugs can be dealt with.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to living in Tucson. I'm gonna have to say yes. All the bugs are scary. But I have scary everything.
So
in my
we
yard.
have
But I
Scary in
still love it.
Australia too.
in the
but,
chat.
like,
Yeah,
Arizona is like the Australia of the United States.
It really
of
is.
the-
Exactly.
All of the nasty things seem to live there.
Because it doesn't get
Everything
cold enough to
pretty
kill
much
anything
like-
off.
Pretty much.
no,
Like,
it doesn't. And the
like-
only thing you can do is like hope that there's a bigger, badder, scarier thing that will eat the thing that you're afraid of. That's the only thing that you can really like. If you want a rattler out of your yard, then you hope that there's a king snake in your yard because they will eat the rattler. So
This
yeah.
is true.
Is the king snake the long black ones?
The black and red and yellow. Yeah.
Oh, is that one of the ones where there's the poem about which colors you're touching?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to get close
Yes,
enough to
yes.
the snake to find out.
Yeah, yeah. The
Snakes
king
are my
snake will
number
eat the
one
rattlers.
fear.
I hate
Yeah,
snakes.
red on yellow,
hate
you're a
snakes.
dead fellow.
Porta
I
potties
hate
are my
snakes.
number 2 fear, but snakes are number 1.
Yes, and the
See,
yeah, and we
I
do have
almost-
javelina in Arizona. Yeah. Who said that? Liz Augustovitz.
Okay.
Snakes
Next.
in a porta potty is my worst nightmare.
And
Next
scorpions.
question.
Duly noted. Moving on.
If you could join BTS on any season of Bon Voyage, which one would it be?
New Zealand.
Okay, so what was season 1 again? That was
Europe.
Europe.
Then
Northern
Hawaii,
Europe.
then
Hawaii,
Malta,
then Malta.
then New Zealand. How's that for
I
BTS?
don't like the
trivia?
cold, so I would go for Hawaii just because it was the warmest of the 4 seasons.
I would do New Zealand.
Okay, I haven't seen New Zealand yet. I've seen the other 3, and I'm debating because I don't know New Zealand, I'm debating between Hawaii and Malta because they did some like hiking in Hawaii that looked really pretty. Malta was
I lived in Hawaii, so
Malta was more messing about the city. I've also never been to Hawaii, so I'm gonna say Hawaii.
Hawaii either. I
With
would
the caveat
probably
that I haven't
say-
seen 4, so I can't pick it.
if you
I
go to
haven't
Hawaii
seen-
though, Oahu's not the way to
Yeah.
go. Go to Maui or Kauai or something like that.
So if I'm picking purely based on location, I would pick New Zealand.
Yeah, I would
It's
like to go to
stunning.
New Zealand.
It was
They probably did
beautiful.
really cool hiking in New Zealand too, but I can only base it on what I've seen.
It was beautiful, but it was like
Papayoshi!
no.
A lot of Hawaii's, we got a lot of New Zealand's in the comments.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested in Malta.
I don't know anything about.
You know
Malta.
how I'm sorry, we haven't done it yet. I was gonna say, how did that Jimin in Malta not make the hair bracket, but we haven't done it yet, so it can.
Yeah,
Oh, we have a lot of things in the hair brackets that we haven't gotten to.
yeah.
I just think we
New
didn't think
Zealand, New
about it.
Zealand, New Zealand. Yep.
We haven't even done Jimin yet. Calm down,
that's,
Kate.
I
that's
know.
what she
I'm gonna
said.
have a
She
nervous
realized
breakdown when
that
we
she
do
was gonna be
Jimin.
done.
That's what I said. Like like he's not even like my most
I
biased, but I'm
believe that
terrified.
Jimin and Malta is inside of the hair bracket folder options. Let's just put it that way.
Ooh, goes to
We
look.
have visited all the folders, but the maknaes are not in stone yet.
They're fluid
Ooh.
still.
They're coming. They're coming.
The thing that was sad about Malta was Suga had to leave early,
Yeah.
and then Tay
They're
had
not
to
gonna
come
wait.
late. So they just like
Yeah.
were ships passing in a night.
I just remember in Hawaii, Jin, like every time I saw people, just like random people on the street was like, yo, hey, how you doing,
Hey,
man?
friend. Yeah. He never meets a stranger. Never meets a stranger.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jin, yes, we've
Yes,
already done the
please.
Jin hair bracket. It's available for your
If you
Generally
go-
always go in fan chant order.
We do.
everything in fan chant order. So we just
Connie-
released Hobie's.
So for anybody who's interested, if you go to the Army Project 529 TikTok page, the one that Patricia is currently on, and you click the little icon that looks like a magic wand, it's got like a stick with a star, above it. So like a fairy godmother wand is what it looks like. That space contains all of the filters that we've made so far, including Jin, RM, Hobie, and Suga.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
Is Jake meaning the little boy?
Yes.
Oh, I know. That's true.
We have lots of brackets in mind, guys, too. It's not going to stop with these hair brackets. We have a lot of ideas.
I know. We picked the hardest
Gird your
program to
loins,
do.
everyone.
Guard your loins. Guard them.
Sonic Johnny saying that they're getting harder and harder. Oh, get ready for Jimin.
Okay.
Jimin is going to be
Next question.
torture.
Have we read any BTS recommended books?
Nay.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Yes, I have.
I read
But
Almond, the book that.
not because
Yeah.
BTS recommended them. I read some books that I just, by nature of like my own reading or in college, I have read some things that Namjoon has recommended, like Metamorphosis, Franz Kafka, and I have read Damien, but that was because of BTS, but not necessarily they didn't like recommend it. It's just because like they based a bunch of their music on their stuff on it. But yeah, I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but I know that there's a few more. But Metamorphosis is what popped into my head immediately by Kafka.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we've read some of the same books. I just didn't read it because of them.
Mm.
Midnight
Midnight
I
Library,
read
two
Damien.
people.
Check that one out.
Damien
Yeah.
because I read I read Damien because I read a bunch of Herman Hesse books when I was in college.
Yeah, I read
So
about it has yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
cool. Liz says her library has a BTS table.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, nice.
Pamela, I am sure that someone has compiled a blog post somewhere with all of their book recommendations. I think it's just random stuff that they've said in lives and
I tried to look up all of Namjoon's book recommendations, and I didn't find something that was like super like comprehensive. But I did find some that had like some of his book recommendations. And there was also like some people have like paid attention in like his lives when he's been at home and his bookshelves have been behind him. And some people have like
It's amazing.
Eagle-eyed the bookshelves
yeah.
like other things.
Quince, you probably know this. Like he did like recommend a Haruki Murakami book, but I don't know which one. I read some of his books too.
Oh, is that the one that shoot, I gotta look it up. I think I know which one you're talking about because I was just watching a TikTok about it.
Yeah.
Didn't Taeyong said he just read the cover of the book?
Yeah, he said he just reads covers.
Yeah.
In which case, I have read all of the recommended books.
I do know there's a Spotify playlist that every time Namjoon has posted a song in his Instagram stories, there's a playlist where you can listen to all of them in order.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been trying to compile a list of songs recommended by Taehyung in the same, because he used to do those Tay FM lives where he would just play songs, and then he also does like a lot of song recs in his stories. So I'm working on that. But yeah, the Namjoon one is also really good.
Yeah.
All right, next question. What is our favorite cuisine outside of Korean food?
This is really, really easy for me. Mexican. I'm
Mexican?
40 miles north of the border. Mexican food all day. I could eat it all the time. It's delicious. There are so many Mexican places right by me that are like Mexico City style, or there's a lot of Sonoran style here. But yeah, absolute hands down favorite food. Could eat it for every meal. Bean burrito for breakfast. Nothing better. I will not be taking any arguments.
Wow.
It's a bean burrito for
There'll be
breakfast.
no questions at this time.
No questions. That's it.
I will not. Christina will not be taking any further.
And you will get the
is very
red
obvious.
and the green sauce. You will get the red and the green sauce, and you will use both. And if it's too spicy for you, just put sour cream on it, and you'll be fine.
Italian pasta, no question.
Same.
Oh, Italian.
Same.
Really? All Italian, the three of you.
Mine is like mine's like
I mean, I like
Mediterranean.
Mexican food.
Mine's like Mediterranean.
Diana, I'm big on Indian too.
I love Indian food.
Oh,
Turkish.
I
I
do
love
like
that
that
too.
too.
Yeah, I
Like
love
chicken
Mexican.
masala, I could eat it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I literally took a picture. I just had chips and guac for lunch the other day because it was a really shitty day.
Halal
There's
food.
not enough
Yeah.
Indian restaurants here, though. There's just not. I
My
think there's, like,
favorite
two.
food is Spanish food because I cook it at home and it's my home
Spanish
food.
food.
It's like the food that I cook and
Paella
I
literally all the
as a
time.
child.
Mhm.
So I make paella and I make tortilla de patatas and you know the thing that
I can eat that shit all the time. You know what? Just take me to a tapas place. Just take me to tapas and I'm happy.
And you know what I miss the most of everything that is so hard to find here in the States? Spanish ham. I can die with a piece of that in my mouth. So good.
All right, next question.
Connie said Appalachian
Southern food.
Southern food. Oh,
So I Googled it because I wanted to see what that kind of stuff was.
Listen, I lived in New Orleans for 10 years. I miss it. I miss that
I went to
food.
the Appalachians last fall. It was beautiful, and the food was amazing.
yeah. That's also a problem though, because you can get me very easily with food. Any kind of food.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, BTS choreography that we'd most like to learn to perform in public. What is the easiest one I can choose?
I already tried it and I sucked at it.
Now, is this like in reality learn
Yes.
to perform in public, or like we wish our bodies moved that way?
Yeah. I think,
I'd accept either answer as long as you label it.
yeah. I
Okay,
think,
the only one that I would do is Super Tuna. I can pull it off.
Super tuna for reality, I would agree.
I could probably pull that one off.
I
The
could
only one
do this one. Go ship top. Spring Day. Gin version.
Dream choreography. I would love to be able to do mic drop.
Same.
Yeah.
Run BTS would be a good one that I
Like,
wish I
I
could
could do
do.
this part of mic drop.
Yeah.
What about fire?
I got that down.
Oh my god.
If I could be that cool, I would freaking love to do Bepse.
I would love
Yeah.
to be able to
Oh
do
my
one,
God.
but
I
I
can
think that
thrust.
would.
I might not be able to
I
walk the next day,
I
but
don't
I
think the
can
hip
thrust.
thrust would translate as well for us as it does for
No, that's what I said. Like I wish.
Words I never thought I'd
Maybe.
hear come out of Stephanie's mouth, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can do DNA.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That's a good one too. Ooh, Save Me. Yeah. Save Me's a good one.
Oh, beep, beep.
That song's so challenging.
As you run.
The best of me. Boop, boop.
I was just saying, I think April and I were talking about this over dinner tonight, that we were wishing like if they did like released videos of them teaching the choreography slowly, step by step, I would totally do it. I would buy every one they made.
Mm.
Black Swan's a good one. Yeah. I was just
Good.
watching one earlier today.
All right. Next, because we have to move on to our After Dark portion eventually. We'll do one that's not BTS related and then but go back. Who is most likely and least likely to survive a nuclear apocalypse? Let's do BTS and us.
No, June's gonna survive it.
Or which one are we doing first? Us or BTS?
BTS first.
I say Tay is most likely.
Oh, that's true.
You say who?
Tay.
Well, he survived. No,
Very
in
resourceful.
the IU video, he survived whatever
Kim Tae-jung
apocalypse
is brilliant and resourceful and like, yeah, I think he's the most likely to survive.
I say Yoongi.
He would.
Mm.
Yoongi would do well.
Uh,
Or you could be like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay down here and let what
Like,
happens.
you know what? I peaked.
Yeah.
on the rock.
yeah.
But-
I feel like Yoongi was
back
like
to the
in
rock.
Choose your
the
battles.
least
I don't
likely, 'cause
think
he
I could
wouldn't-
win this
he
one.
Okay,
I
but
think
he's
I'll just sit
handy,
this one out.
and he'd also be fine if nobody talked to him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Jimin instantly gone. Hobie gone.
Him is
Hobie
the
gone.
least
God.
likely.
I'll be honest, Namjoon.
June.
like, I
God.
don't think Namjoon would make it very long, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
No.
true. He
I
would
think
break
they-
something and make a noise and just be gone.
True.
Yeah, no.
You've
Can't
seen
be
that
the
man's
first
knife skills.
wave. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean,
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like JK would do fine.
yeah.
He'd
I
be
totally
very
agree.
upset.
Namjoon's the first one out. June's
It would
out.
literally be Taekook in the apocalypse.
Yep.
It would. Those are the two
Maybe
that
with
would be at the
Yoongi,
end.
like a really angry Yoongi trailing after them.
Yep.
What'd you say?
I would agree.
Yeah, I agree.
JK would take that.
But you
bomb
need
to
like a
June.
June. You need like a Nam June or somebody like that that maybe you could beat in a foot race. So that if one of you had to go,
Yeah, and Jin, I love him, but
Yeah.
I don't think he would care enough.
I don't think so either.
Care enough.
He'd be off doing something stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As far as us, though, I'm gonna go Doc. She's got all her medical knowledge. She's lightning quick on her feet, and she can hide because she's very
Yep.
small.
She would know like what
But I
shit to
can't
eat.
run.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh wait, hold on. I got a ladybug, Katybug. Okay, sorry. I thought it was a devil face for a second. I was like,
Hey,
I wouldn't last a day.
You're getting voted for survivor.
Stephanie's like, nah,
No
People
comment.
in the
Like
chat
stick
are
me in the
also
Home
voting
Depot,
Stephanie.
see how long I can last. But other than like if I have to leave the Home Depot, I'm fucked.
Leave the Home Depot.
that's just a quote for life. If I leave Home Depot, it all makes sense when I'm in Home Depot.
Because you can climb up to the top of those things. I thought about this. You can climb up, put like your furniture.
okay, the
Up
food
there.
supply in Home Depot is limited. I feel like you should pick another
I mean,
store.
you'd have a better chance
Yeah.
of surviving
Costco or
than ours.
Sam's.
Yeah, Costco or Sam's. Home Depot,
or a Menards, like some.
But Home Depot has axes and hammers.
So does a Menards, but they also have.
It's not. Like, I think
Bass Pro
Steph,
Shop
you're
for the
mistaking
win.
a nuclear apocalypse with a
Bass
zombie
Pro
apocalypse.
Shop.
It's not the same thing.
Right? Tara
Not
Fraser,
the same.
I need AC. I'm volunteering
You know
as
what we
tribute.
need? We need like Canadian Tire.
Buc-ee's. That's a good point.
Buc-ee's, yes. Buc-ee's
That's a
is
really
the
good
place to
point.
be.
I've never been to Buc-ee's.
Never been to a Buc-ee's.
Okay.
And you've lived in Georgia all your life.
I don't think they have Buc-ee's here.
They started in Texas, I think, but
But there are Buc-ee's in the South.
Texas.
some
We
places.
have any Buc-ee's in Arizona? Dang it! I'm looking
All
that
right.
up right now.
Can we think of a 6 degrees of separation for us and BTS? And I can. I don't even think it'll take 6 steps.
Other than Hyacinth?
Well, that's not a real person.
No.
Can?
I think she is, but
Hold on.
Yes.
yes,
can.
I know one. Yes.
Yes. I bet Steph and I have the same one. So you go first because I have a second one.
Are we allowed to say it? Is that our?
I think we can say we know someone who
I know who
we can't say name.
saying.
I don't know that we should.
I don't think I should, but I'll just say we know someone who knows
I don't
someone
think
We know someone who knows people
Yeah.
who have worked
who
with them.
knows someone.
I got no idea who you're talking about.
Within
good.
the
better put
six
that
of us.
probably
put that in
within
the
like
chat.
4 or
6
5
degrees.
degrees.
Not that big.
It's
of
just
a
that. I don't think it'll take 6. I have a good friend who works in the music industry in LA. I am not going to name drop who she has worked with, but it's she does very behind the scenes stuff. But I am 100% sure she has worked with someone who has at least worked with someone who knows with BTS, who's worked with BTS. So that's and I've already told her, like, if you ever, because she does like arranging of songs for live performances is one of the things she does. I was like, if you ever get the opportunity to do this, I need you to tell me everything that you're contractually allowed to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, and also, can I fly in and be your pretend assistant?
Well, we also have Jimin on the Discord, or is it
That's
Tay?
Okay, yeah.
Tay on the Discord.
It's in our
Well, and
Discord.
also we're forgetting Hannah, who is
Yeah.
High Assistant
Right.
and High Assistant.
The server. Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm sure somebody knows somebody.
I mean, probably, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Generally tend to avoid peopling.
So I know some really
I think that probably-
whose names I cannot say for HIPAA reasons, who are probably within like 2 degrees of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think it would take 6.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
it would take 6.
probably at work, and I cannot mention why, but you probably can think I probably have some contacts that have some contacts that have some contacts that are in.
There you go, Em.
M's got the John Cena
Yeah,
connection.
M's
Nice.
got it down here. She
Oh.
and we know M. So
I think
that's what
sometimes
this,
the
like,
world is smaller than you think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know somebody who 100% is within at least 2 degrees of separation of them. But I can't say their name for reasons.
We
And
have
so how do we use these relationships to get us tickets is my question.
look, I have put my friend on notice to tell me anything and everything BTS related that comes across her desk.
Okay.
And she now works for a certain mouse themed theme park.
Okay. So we need to go through them to also get the BTS land made.
Yes.
Ooh, Tracy's friend had a Dior makeover, and the guy who did her makeup has met Jimin. So there's another one.
There you go. That's what I mean. I think in a lot of cases it's closer than you think.
Yeah.
Think about how many people you meet.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Okay, moving
Okay,
on.
we have to stop because they're gonna cut the sound for the copyrights.
Because I sound just like the original.
I do.
Yeah,
My little
exactly. It's spot on. And
trap remix of "It's a Small World." It's gonna take off.
Yep.
Did we say who else would survive the apocalypse, or were we all?
Well,
I
I should go the
voted
first wave.
Katie and Doc.
Doc is the winner.
Doc is a winner.
I think I would.
I think Christina
I
could
would.
survive emotionally better than the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm a
She's practically dead inside
I'm a
anyway.
resourceful person.
I think Quince will be. I think Quince will be there towards the end too.
Everyone's
okay
like,
with
I
that.
can't be your moderator anymore. I can't be subjected to this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I quit my unpaid job.
My unpaid job.
Okay. Who is the Namjoon, Jin, Yoongi, Hobi, Jimin, Taeyang, and Jungkook amongst the 6 of you? This is a good question that we discuss a lot.
Yes, we do.
We arranged ourselves in fan chant order for as far as age goes.
Yeah.
And sometimes that works out, but sometimes it doesn't. So in fan chant order, or age order, Steph is Jin. Patricia is Yoongi. Christina is Hobi. I am Namjoon. And currently Doc is Veeman.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm JK.
And our little
And Katie is
Katie.
But
personality-wise,
I think Christina's Yoongi.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
I
am actually very much.
Yeah, I think you're most. I mean, nobody's. It's not a perfect alignment, but Doc, I think you're pretty good as Veeman. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
She's definitely. She acts more like Jimin. With her
but I process more like Tay. And
right.
So it really does track me being Veeman. It's a very closely accurate.
I actually think I probably am more like Jen than anybody. Not the looks department, obviously, but just like the weird shit that just comes out of my mouth.
Sometimes you have some Jimin.
Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because you're very caring and you want to take care of people, make sure that people are okay.
That is true. Thank you.
Yeah, there's mama hen energy, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little J-Hope too. I'm trying to think. Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
Patricia. I don't
see. I think Patricia's very Namjoon-y too because she's very intellectual.
I see Patricia as like a Namjoon Tay.
Yeah, but and a little bit
weirdo too.
Thank you.
A little bit off the wall. Sometimes Patricia gets a little off the wall.
I can be off the wall, very off the wall.
Patricia is Hobi. Her smile is sunshine. That's true.
And I overlap a lot with JK, but I feel like I have some other energy. I know I have some Jin energy.
Mm-hmm. I can also flip into Yoongi. Like I can kind of be very,
We can all be Yoongi sometimes.
We all can be. Yep.
I want to be a rock sometimes. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much 90% of the time, I wish I was a rock.
Oh, who has the worst temper?
Of us?
I probably get triggered the
That was
most.
a question.
I think it's Doc.
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 Yeah, you know what?
V-Man.
That's close.
That's
true. It's Doc.
She's like the dumpling. She's the dumpling incident in one person.
But most of the time, I'll tell you this:
she fights with herself.
Yeah,
She
but
fights
most of
with
the time,
herself.
Doc's temper comes from if you nudge her protective instincts is where her anger flares up. That's what gets her going.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's angry all the time. It just means
exactly. It just means when she's
Yeah.
when she wants to be protective. That's when it goes. So
Yeah, if you fuck with me, it's like whatever, it's fine. But if you fuck with my people, you're gonna fire me up real fast.
That's true. And without coffee,
then
without coffee is the icing.
I get on a roll that's like Jin level of like I have to breathe, and people are like, "Okay, breathe, fucking breathe." And so
I don't like being upset. And I don't like being angry. So I cry. If I'm mad, I cry.
I cry sometimes.
And I don't like confrontation. So I think I'm a lot like Hobi in some way because I think he'd rather just keep the peace and just be like happy all the time. So I don't know.
We've talked before. We have disagreed. We literally disagreed this morning for a while.
Yes, we did.
We had to talk about our feelings. It was awful.
It's horrible.
It was awful.
I really when I saw Quince's thing that started with she was under caffeinated and underfed or whatever, and I really wanted to be like, and I was forced to talk about my feelings for 2 hours this morning.
That was implied.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
That's true.
But you know what?
Because we were saying I was just saying this project for some reason has uprooted every insecurity, everything I've ever had, and it's all brings it all to the surface, and you're having to you're like, God dang, I got a lot of shit to deal with.
I know, but you know that comes
weird.
also from the fact that we're a safe space for you. So that
Yeah, that's-
actually is a lot of times a good thing. I take that as a good thing. I don't take it
Sorry,
as
guys,
a
it's not all nose flutes all the time.
yeah.
I
Sorry.
do have a question pegged for the beginning of the nose flute. Just, I promise it's coming.
Okay.
Which this is a good segue to the next question. What do we each find most rewarding about doing AP 529?
A great question.
Oh, that's
I think part of kind of like what we were like what we were just talking about, like how we had to like talk about our feelings and we had to talk about something that wasn't like the easiest thing in the world to talk about this morning with each other, but we fucking did. And we listened to each other and we hashed it out and we came to a resolution. We looked for a solution, a possible solution, and we decided on a way to try to enact it. And we all walked away from it feeling much better than we did before we came into it. And we translate that into how we run this project and how we deal with the community. And we're not perfect and we're not going to do it the best and the greatest all the time, but we are always open to learning, and we learn from you guys all the time. And just just like how BTS handles things, not that we don't try to compare ourselves to them like all the time, you know, like anything like that, but like we try to keep that in mind in the back of our minds, like, you know, like really like that's what part of what this is about. But
Right.
you know, it's mostly about you guys, and I think that's the most rewarding, is learning from you guys, learning from each other, and using it to build this community.
Yeah, and we honestly, whenever there's some kind of conflict that arises, whether it's external or internal or something that's needing to be processed through, we frequently ask WWBTSD, what would BTS do? What would they do in this situation to protect ARMY the best and also protect the interpersonal relationships the best? And we try to do that and come together in a way that is most protective of the most amount of people in any given situation.
And we've said several times, even if this project went belly up, like next week or whatever, we would still want to be friends. We would still want to be friends. And we would still want to maintain friendships that we've built with the people in this community. No, not dependent on this project at all. But so I think the community is the most rewarding part.
Yeah, I would say anytime I see somebody say that they felt alone and they don't anymore, or that they're glad that they found us for something, that for me is my favorite thing. I would say my second favorite thing is when somebody tries something new and puts themselves out there, whether it's a comment or we've had people do their first few videos. Like I have absolutely like teared up watching those. Yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite part.
Sometimes I think it
Seeing
can
people
feel
push
like when you're doing
themselves.
something like this, and when you're working as a team, you know, we try not to get isolated at all, but sometimes it feels like you're just sort of spitting into the wind and you don't really know if what you're doing is, you know, accomplishing anything or whatever. And so, yeah, when we get a photo of two people that met because they found each other on the map and now they're hanging out and having coffee, or, you know, we're now the D-Day stuff, when it's stuff like that, or people are saying, yeah, I'm less alone, I feel like I've made friends, that right there,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for us. Yeah.
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 I don't even have to answer because you guys answer for me. That's how I feel. I mean,
right.
that's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
I would add just one more thing.
Yep.
I just found 5 friends that I didn't know that I could have. That's for me, it's like the icing on the cake.
You.
Stop it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
You
saw-
know that.
I saw a TikTok just 2 days ago that said, "What kind of lights are your friends?" And I thought about you guys for a while, and I have which lights I think you each are.
Tell us.
And I can save it. I can save it for after dark. I can save it.
Are we
Okay,
naughty
we've got
lights?
one more real question and then we're moving on.
No, you're totally lights, but you have. I thought about it for a long time, and I have descriptions of each of you of which
Okay,
kind of light you
We're
are.
gonna get lost
So-
in the light.
One
Yeah.
more real question and then we're going to After Dark. Somebody asked a good question. You shared on a live that you saw Yoongi in Oakland Day 2. This was originally directed at Christina, but we're going to twist it. They said, I was there too, VIP floor stage, right? Where was your seat and what was the most memorable moment for you? And for those of us who have not attended that, we're going to say what was our kind of favorite moment in the fandom so far.
Okay.
Okay, so which concert? The PTD or Yoongi? I'm sorry.
Yoongi.
Yoongi.
Chicago.
Oh,
in
Yoongi.
Oakland too.
So it was Oakland. Yeah, it was Oakland on the 16th. And my seat, I'll have to look it up, but it was like front right. So he was sort of to my left. And I have in my TikTok, if you go to my TikTok, I have all the videos that I took up of the concert, so you can see how close I was. And I took my mother, and it was her first concert since she saw David Bowie and the Nine Inch Nails.
Wow.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
was
she saw, so it was David Bowie and the Nine Inch Nails, and then her next concert was the Yoongi concert.
I mean,
And so she had not been to a concert for a really long time, and she has mobility issues, and so I completely screwed up because I did not know what the arena had in terms of with people for physical disabilities. I should have called ahead. I should have gotten it. Like, I should have figured it all out, but we made it happen. And it's because all the other armies that were around helped her. They helped us get to our seats. They helped her after the concert get into a taxi. Somebody brought a wheelchair over. I still don't know where they got it from, but so that part of the concert was really, really cool. And yeah, I forget the rest of the question because I just I'm taking it's taking me back to that.
that's a really good point, like about Army, like
Helping.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. And she had no idea. We sat in the hotel bar about 8 hours before the concert, and people just kept walking in, and every time somebody new would walk in, we'd go, "Are you Army? Are you here for Yoongi?" And they'd say, "Yeah," and we'd all cheer. Yeah, we'd have, sit down. Where are you from? Tell us where you're from. Like, and my mom was just like, she was floored. She was like, "This is how it is," and I'm like, "This is how it was for me."
I don't get to do this one day. I'm gonna cry.
Like, it was freaking. It was unreal. It was unreal. And when I say, and I don't mean this as a slight to Yoongi, but the concert itself was like the icing on top of the whole experience, and being with Army and the community and like it's just the whole, it's like a circus, and you walk into that space and you're just like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? I don't know. So it was very, very cool. And I've thought about making like an actual long content video about what I experienced, because there's just so much of it, and it takes you a while to process. And that night after the concert, we went back to the hotel room, and neither one of us could sleep, and we just kept watching videos, because we just couldn't. You're on such a high. And you really are. This is going to sound so silly and cliche, but it really does feel like you are seeing and partying with the best of humanity. And no one is caring about gender, race, ethnicity, identity, nothing. None of that matters. You come into the bar with a Yoongi t-shirt on, or you identify yourselves as Army, and you are immediately welcomed. And that's, it just is, I don't know. It just, there's nothing like it. And the feeling in PTD Vegas was the same, but like ratcheted up 3 times, because it was an OT7 concert, and it was Vegas. And so it was so much to take in.
Nice, Barbara. Barbara got
to
see
Oh, yes. I still have some of those streamers when Tay was model walking.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Moment.
So the
moment,
Yoongi concert, I don't know, is just, and you're just so proud of him when you're watching it, and you're trying to be in the moment. And here's the really hard thing. And I know that some of us that are, Gen X's and older will struggle with this, is we don't have the, like, I'm going to record this on my phone. That's not usually the first thing we think of when we're experiencing something. We kind of just want to see it with our own eyes and just be in the moment. But I was like, I feel obligated to at least get some video so I can share with other people that don't get to experience this. Like, I'm here, so let me take some video, which was really, it's not my first thought, is to see a moment and record it on video. So I did the best I could. But I also just wanted to be there and be present in the moment, and just like scream my lungs out. And my mom goes, everybody knows every single word to every song. And I'm like, yeah. Isn't it awesome?
That's
She's
amazing.
like, yes. So, oh, and she didn't know the Army bomb synced. She had never seen that before, and so it was awesome. Like I felt like in a really good way, I was like taking a little kid that was like seeing Christmas for the first time. Like it just, yeah. So it's amazing. And when you go to the movies and stuff like that, like you can get some of that same feeling, and that's why I think we all chase it.
Mm-hmm.
We all chase it. But that's definitely, we're going to get there. We're going to get there as an experience. We'll have it. We'll have it together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For all of you out there.
Do we have a nose flute? Do we just want to sing it? I don't know what our song was.
What?
Christina.
Do you have the
Christina,
Do you have the flute?
Oh, shoot.
Instrument of After Dark.
After Dark.
I don't have it. Darn it.
Is it tomato sauce?
Recorder.
That's the extent of my
Oh,
listening.
I just sent my son. I know, Vinyl. I know. Thank goodness.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, Doc. Doc.
Yes.
Oh, Doc.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
Love yourself, everyone. That's the takeaway.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Well, hi, Leslie. What'd you just walk into? Normal.
She's coming right on
Sound
time.
normal.
You guys,
Right on time.
And
Right on time.
the first question for our After Dark portion. This is a real question somebody submitted. Would you rather Jimin lip balm technician or JK ab oil applier?
As a hire me hive?
Yeah, as a hire behind. For Jimin, for me, no question.
Jimin lip balm or what?
JK abs oil.
Jimin lip balm.
Jimin lip
It would
balm.
have to be Jimin lip balm.
Yeah.
Because I'm too old to be rubbing on. Yeah.
I would go for the
That would just feel
No,
real wrong.
JK, no. Sorry,
Yes,
JK.
in the comments, please. Abs, okay, abs.
Oh, yeah, abs.
Nikita, I knew that you were going to say that.
I'm torn, y'all. I'm torn.
I mean, had you said Taehyung ab oil,
Yeah, have you said-
or
yeah.
if you would have said, Hobie, anything,
I
that
mean,
wouldn't be
talking about-
such a
we're thinking
difficult.
specifically of that picture in the PTD photo book. It'd be pretty hard to turn down oiling those abs.
I'm just saying.
If it
I
was,
choose to oil the abs. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make here. Okay, guys?
No, you cannot make up new positions.
But
Sorry.
Oh, phrasing.
do we get other options? Are there other jobs available?
Nope.
Somebody's suggesting new jobs in the chat, and no, it's only between those
Yes,
two.
it's a
Why
would
don't
you
you just
rather.
pick something for sugar?
only between those two. Yeah.
You know what? I'm with Caitlin. Do what you want, Caitlin. If you're there
Yeah.
and you're that
And
close,
also,
run
I'm with
around and
Leslie.
do whatever.
Both. Why not both?
Why not both?
Well, it sounds good.
I have two hands. Okay.
That is a super good
One
point.
can apply lip balm and one can rub oil.
That's a super good point.
And then they don't have to hire two people. I'm just saying, I'm saving them money.
That's a really good point.
But
That's a good
you're
point.
also
Also have
presenting-
teeth.
You're very efficient. You're very efficient.
Caitlin.
I feel like I could probably hold some lip balm with my teeth.
Oh my goodness.
You're assuming it's in a stick, man.
Yeah.
They require the finest of balms.
A ball.
Hot with a brush.
Okay,
I know. See,
Finest of lips.
Well, then you hold the brush in your
I have
mouth,
brought you the finest of balms.
it's like frankincense and myrrh being brought to him.
finest of balms.
Oh
sir.
my God.
The finest.
Only the
my
most
goodness.
ethically sourced cocoa butter.
Yes. Organic too.
We are talking Jimin's lips here.
Has to be
you gotta
organic.
be
We
careful
are
what you
in
put on
After
them.
Dark, y'all. We are in After Dark. If you've just arrived, we are in After Dark.
We are.
Please note
That's
that.
the hats.
Yes. Leslie, so glad you made it
Leslie.
home.
Leslie.
I know Ed JK has to hide his brand of lip balm. Yeah, see, we're giving, we're frugal. They
Efficient.
Oh.
That's true.
Resourceful.
Yeah. That is an efficient solution. 2 hands, teeth. I can.
Resourceful.
You can't even use your feet at this point.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for it. I was fucking waiting for it.
Listen,
I'm
bitches.
not flexible anymore.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go to the
Octopus.
bathroom
There are no
before I-
more
Yeah,
After
to be
Dark
an
questions
octopus.
unless there are some
Octopus.
in the comments, and we can
Enjoy the
choose to
twin
answer them or
cake.
not.
I'll be right back.
Okay, After Dark questions can go in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Ask us some questions. Please, for the love of God, don't leave us to our own devices.
Don't make
Save
us
us from
come
ourselves.
Yeah, I
Save
just
us
like
from
to check the
ourselves.
agenda for After Dark, and it's blank, so we've got nothing.
we really fucked ourselves over on that one.
Caitlin, octopus. I said that.
Yeah,
I
Christina
will apply
played
lip balm to my
for a
lips, then
while.
transfer to Jimin's.
Octopus. Octopus.
That's a question. Oh yeah, just all over the place.
Yeah.
The agenda doesn't have After Dark on it today.
No, it does not.
Look, it was a long morning.
No, you know. Oh
Yeah.
It was a long dumpling morning.
Sure.
Tite.
No.
Well,
we
well,
were not like dumpling. We were not dumpling fight worthy this morning. It was just a conversation. So there
It was
no
a conversation.
Yeah, it was
There
no
was no
fighting.
fighting.
No, we've never had a dumpling level fight.
No.
No.
What I won't be doing is telling that story because that's too much for even After Dark.
What story?
Oh.
Quince's dream.
Oh, Quince's dream.
Yeah. And you're like,
Doc is in a Tate sandwich.
I am. So
Octopus
Leslie goes
dance.
down between two Tays, and the next question is, who is your bias and bias wrecker? And my bias is soap, and this bitch is my wrecker.
Oh,
I got 2 Tays, one for each of you.
one for each of them.
Katie, who was your bias?
I started with. I honestly don't remember the timeline that well at this point. I would say definitely Yugi and Jimin are like fight
what I thought.
for top
Okay.
spot, but then I definitely Hobie's probably next.
Okay. That's what April said today at lunch because she was
Then
like, I
Jin.
think her bias is J-Hope. And I was like, okay, maybe.
No,
can't
J-Hope's up
remember.
there. Jin's up
Okay.
there. I mean, am I forgetting someone? Namjoon's in there. It's basically
Okay.
everybody except Tay and JK. And at this point, like I said to
Katie,
you earlier, I think I'm
I'm
immune
like
to them.
you.
Right.
I think I'm immune at this point because if they didn't get me with these 2 promotions, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy them. I like their music. Like there's nothing it just doesn't affect me in that way.
Yep.
I mean,
OT7 for the win.
I will say my bias line does have a Nam Daddy issue, but there's that too.
Yep.
Wasn't everybody's really?
I mean, every time we do a new hair bracket effect,
Caitlin.
I'm
What do your okay, here's a question. What do your non-army friends really think of your love for BTS?
They find it amusing at best.
I
Actually,
think I would ribbon.
they're like supportive in the way that like that's something you enjoy and it brings you happiness.
Yes.
So that's cool. We love
Yes.
that for you.
I did like one of my friends was like, oh, it's a cute Korean boy band. And then they actually listened to some of it and they're like, is this like a trap remix? And I was like, yeah, I mean a little bit sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah, a little sometimes.
Like it's all different kind. Like it's not necessarily what you think of when somebody says like Korean boy band, right? Like it's a
Right.
lot of different genres.
A lot of different stuff. Yeah.
So mine have been very supportive. For one, I don't lose my shit around them like I do around other army. But they've all been pretty supportive, and they all think the project is pretty cool. Supportive enough that like for my birthday, like at work, they got me cupcakes that they had cut out little BTS characters for on top of the cupcakes and stuff like that. And so like they've all been pretty supportive of it. But yeah, nobody's been a jerk in real life yet.
Some of my mom group friends, I was like, I feel really dorky about this thing when I shared with them that I was working on a project, and they were like, "That's awesome! That's so cool what you're doing." And like, one of them was like, "I used to cosplay as Harry Potter, so like, there's nothing weird to me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, this is just another fandom in a long line of fandoms that I grew up in. So it's been Star Wars, it's been Lord of the Rings, it's been, so it's just like adding fandoms.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody really ever blinks.
My friends are more now interested. They're not really BTS. They don't love me talking about BTS. That they are very interested in the project. Like every day they want to update on the project. How's the project going? And da 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 da. Because they're supportive of that part of it, which that'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Yep.
I have a little bit of both. I have like very supportive friends, and I have one specifically that actually picks on me because of it. But it is what it is.
Name, Patricia.
Yeah, we'll go hunt them down.
We can all
Social
go
media
and
handle.
pick on him.
We ride at dawn. Oh, actually, we've already
No,
decided.
we
We
ride
ride
at
at midday.
Right, good day. John's too early.
Dawn's
Yeah.
too early
I'm
for
not-
us.
I'm not
We're
waking up
midday
that
dawn.
early.
Yeah.
He's in
I
another
don't-
time zone, so I mean, whatever. He's
We
sleeping
ride
now.
at midday.
My
I
husband
don't
thinks
vi-
it's a
I
little
don't
insane,
violence
but also like
actors
legitimately
when
said you've
talking.
been so much happier. So like he's supportive in that
Oh,
regard.
that's cute. That's cute.
Who, me? What?
No, my husband.
Oh,
By
yes.
the way, it's his birthday
Sean's
tomorrow.
the same way. Yeah, Sean's the same
Aw.
way, though.
Gordon, how's his birthday?
He probably is, Leslie.
But it does, like, when you have the group and you have the Discord and we have social media and we have each other that we're talking to, it does kind of help you scratch that itch so you don't feel like you have to talk about it to other people because you're getting it out with people that get you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, whereas before, when you can't really talk about it to anybody, it feels like, oh, it hurts. So,
Well, and then you find people in the weirdest places. I actually have a coworker who's married to a Korean woman who I actually loves K-pop, and we have eternal discussions about K-pop. So, that's a good one.
yep.
Anybody else? Bias record.
Oh,
It's complicated.
That one's the bias right there.
So I honestly, at this point, I don't remember whether it was Jimin or Yoongi first, and I'm mad about this.
I mean,
this is my record.
I think everybody
no,
knows.
do not.
Daddy issues.
Mine is. Yeah. And then my
I
record
mean-
is
Yeah.
Jimin.
For me, it was like the first one that caught my eye was Jimin, but my bias is Yoongi. But then Jimin was my record. But since a week ago, I think I'm a triple bias. All the rap
you
line
are.
are taking over me.
All the rap lines.
The entire rap line.
J-Hope's kind of got. I'm working on the J-Hope who is J-Hope, and that's kind of making me go down the J-Hope happy trail.
Once you fall.
Yeah. J-Hope has taken my soul and run with it. Yeah.
There were a lot of bunny trail jokes during the goodie bag discussion last night. Yeah.
Once you fall down the
JK.
rabbit trail.
Like there's all this Easter merch out right now, like in Target and stuff, and you can probably find like purple candy and stuff, especially themed for Easter.
Oh, smart.
I found this.
Oh, I found Steph, I'm gonna tell you, I found little tiny solo cup shot glasses that are lavender.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not a bunny challenge.
Suchita. Let's drink.
Yeah. Bunny trail.
Suchita.
Peeps.
And then I can only think of that Here Comes Peter Cottontail song because it's Easter and it's just a weird
I
mashup.
know.
Okay,
Is
here's
it-
my question. You ready here? I just came up with the question. So remember Justin Bieber had what's the song that he sang? One Less Lonely Girl, right? And he would pull somebody up on stage and sing, "There's gonna be one less lonely girl," that song. So if you were gonna be pulled out of the audience at a BTS concert and stuck on stage and had them sing one song to you, what would it be?
No, that's a hard
I'll
no
say-
for me.
Does
would
it
never
have
do
to be
it.
sing to me, or can we just like
I
participate?
want-
I want
I wanna go up
and I
on
want
stage.
them to do that choreography like
That's-
Magic Mike style.
Like if you could be
Let's
like
say-
JK with a hurt foot sitting on the side of the chair.
I'd say, yeah, a lot of people.
Close. Filter, yeah. Save me.
But are we talking OT7 only?
Yeah.
OT7? Okay.
Well, I would say
OT7 only.
a solo under BTS I'm okay with as well. Not a solo album.
Right.
Oh, don't.
Singularity in the bed, Caitlin. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, if we're going that route, it's gonna be Singularity.
Or can you want to be like the coat rack from the Chase? You know.
I'll
Yeah.
be the other hand.
You'll be the jacket.
I'll be your coat rack.
I'll be your co-representative.
Searches, Googles how to be a code rack.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
if it was an OT7 song, Babe says a good answer. Also,
So I might pick one of the English songs because I want to be able to sing along. And if I'm going to be on stage, I don't want people to be watching my horrific career. So I might pick Permission to Dance or Dynamite.
Okay.
And I would
would
do
do
an upbeat song. My
Fire.
other ones I was thinking were like Idol or somebody said Microcosmos.
I would pick. I don't know how to say it right. What is it?
Amen.
Yes.
Ampan Man.
Yeah, that's
So
a
I
good one too.
jump
Yeah, I
around
would pick
the
a fun
aisle
song.
And I would want to join in. I
Yes.
would want to join in with Anton Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I would want to pick one I would join in on.
Ooh,
Caitlin, I
Pied
feel like Pied Piper
just
is the
one
song
day.
made
Just
for
one
that.
day. That's what I would want to have them sing to me.
Okay.
That's a cute one.
I could.
Because
Well,
you can do the Korean.
They did.
But I'd probably just slither out of my seat onto the stage and quietly die while it was happening.
if you chose Born Singer, you could stand in the middle of the circle and let them circle around you.
Literally would combust.
Caitlin,
Pied Piper,
roast,
yeah.
roast me to my face is why Yoongi's my bias. I just wanted my bias to just low key kind of hate me, and Yoongi fulfills every fantasy.
Actually, you know what?
For me.
Dimple would be good. That's
Dimple
not
would be
OT.
great.
That's the
Vocal
beauty
line.
of soap.
But that's just
Like,
the
They
vocal
do have a
line.
dimple.
Yeah,
Dang.
See, my thing with soap is that one of my biases basically hates me and the other over loves me, and it's a nice
Yes.
little balance.
yes, and that's why Hobie's my record.
You know
for
which
most of the
one?
time.
Hate you. He doesn't hate you.
Do you know which one I can dance with
Individually,
them?
he probably does. As an army, he loves me, and
That's
he'll do
fair.
anything
Okay.
for army.
That's
But
really
as
as
an
a
individual,
whole,
he would
right.
meet me and go, "I'm not interested," and I'd be like, "I totally expected that."
Fair.
Yeah, you're like, I get
Fair.
it.
I would
Fair
turn
point.
around ready to cry, and Hobie would give me a hug and say, "It's okay, it's okay."
You
But
don't
that's
need
okay because I like
I
that.
cannot stop thinking about that little picture of him hugging the baby for the charity thing. Hobie.
Oh my God! Stop.
Oh,
I know. And the best part about that is
Stop.
the photographer looked at all the boys and picked Hobie out of the lineup and said he's the one that would be the best with the baby.
Wait, he did?
Yes, that story is the photographer picked Hobie out of all of them to hold the baby because he just
And Taylor
saw
close
his
to jealous.
energy. I know.
Yeah.
Does everybody
and-
know what picture we're talking about?
Maybe,
Old
maybe not.
picture.
They
Yeah, it's an old
did. It
picture.
was it's like a charity project.
Oh,
that
pull
they
it
did.
Yeah,
up.
let me see if pull it up.
Well, and yeah, so Namjoon and Jin are both like,
Yeah.
And Hobie's just like snuggle cuddling that baby.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Army.
And then Tay's
hold
looking
on.
over like he's
Can
looking
you see that?
the situation. No, because you got your green screen on.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, War of Hormone will be funny.
War of Hormone would be really. I would.
Okay.
I would volunteer to be the one that gets my ass slapped. So
Can you see
have
that?
The whole picture? That's the part with just Hobie and the baby.
And that
It's
is
the whole
not
picture.
AI. That is a real charity.
It was so cute.
it is a cute picture.
It was it was about an adoption.
Yeah.
They were helping an adoption.
The Angel something.
yes,
Angel Project, Angel something. There's a bunch of famous people who take pictures with babies to do promotions for this adoption agency. So
Yeah, and totally Tay was probably yes, just give me baby.
Yeah, Tay was probably like jealous.
so freaking jealous, and that just low key, just like over there, like I can't believe this.
Oh, okay, I got the whole thing.
Baby
Hold
to
on.
Hobie. It's
Okay, I
so
don't know what you
cute.
can see. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, go closer.
Go closer. Zoom in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look at him.
Ooh. Taehyung's like, I
Tay's
will
right
touch
there.
this
Tay's with him right there.
I know.
I know.
She's
Taehyung's like,
I
baby,
just
you love
wanna
me.
touch
You
the
love me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Oh.
Sugar right there.
I know.
That's
Tay performance
Yeah.
trial.
Yeah, but go to the left. Look at Namjoon and Jin. No, the other left. There you go.
the other
I know
left.
Namjoon
That's
could
my
not
right.
care less.
That's funny.
He's got this whole attitude like that photographer knew I might drop it, so
Hey, somebody
Yes,
asked
so
in the
easier.
comments where they can get that picture. Come to our Discord. We'll give you the picture if you're on the Discord.
Yeah, I'll put it in
Go
Discord.
to the OT7
Mhm.
thread and we'll put it in there.
Yeah.
It's for charity.
Yeah, we share all the pictures with each other.
Where do you want me to put it?
The
OT7.
OT7 thread.
Okay,
Por favor.
I will do it right
Por
now.
favor, please.
Por favor.
yes.
S'il vous plaît.
Por supuesto.
Okay, I think Jin could make kids laugh, but also Jin would be like, don't spit up on me.
Jin's gonna
Yeah.
be the one that doesn't really get babies until like they're old enough for him to actually like talk to and get like they get him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I imagine for him.
Maybe, although he does have some nephews to be practicing on now.
True.
So.
True.
True.
Yeah. But I do love, I mean, even Hobie with babies, yes, but the compilations with Tay and babies is just,
So freaking cute.
I
That's
can't.
why he looked like low-key jealous and he like tucked in. Like
I know. He was
letting
like,
me hold it, but haha, I'm still here.
yes, Jimin too. What's the video where they're all with the little kids that have the yellow hats on, and it's Jimin and Taehyung.
It's like a little kindergarten situation.
Yeah.
They worked at a daycare or something, like a school for a day or something.
Yes, but Jimin is also like he's playing peekaboo with them, and he's also just adorable.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, it's in the OT7 thread on Discord.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so
Ta-da.
kind.
BTS World. Oh, Marsha, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. About how we wish there was. Unless you're talking about the game that doesn't exist anymore.
Which is
Yeah.
unfortunate and sad.
Oh, I thought that's what she was saying, where they did the thing with the kids.
Oh, where that clip is from? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, the clip is from the game.
That's been one of the best. That's been one
The
of the
clip is
best
from the
things
game.
about this project is I have so many things that I've seen over the years with them, but I have no idea where they come from or where in the timeline they fall. And so it's been really helpful when Quince is like, yes, this is actually from this. I'm like, oh, that's where that's from.
I
So-
will put the link to that YouTube video in the Discord also, because I found it.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be part of the research team. I'm very quick.
Amy, we can't wait to see you too. In case.
know. Yes, the clip of the guys helping the elderly woman, is that the one where Yoongi hugs?
And
the-
cries, they cry.
Yes, the elderly
Yeah.
lady who
Fixing
says it
their
reminds.
house.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's some
They did
stuff
that for a
you can't
charity,
All right,
didn't
we're
they?
after dark.
We got to stop this sappy ass.
I know.
person.
All right,
I
all
know.
right,
I'm like,
all right.
where are the good questions?
Okay.
Come on, people. We're in after dark.
Hey, while we get our
Give
shit
us
back.
some good ones.
After dark question.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Hey, we talked about some stuff.
We talked about happy trails.
We talked about
I'm concerned about Doc. She disappeared between the Tays.
Uh-oh.
It's a
She's
beautiful
rolling.
face.
Oh,
Uh,
there she is.
she's undercover. Oh.
She's under the covers.
While we're bringing
What
up
are
the
you
next
doing down
question-
there, Doc?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm technically giving the people a feast for thine eyes while waiting for the next question.
Vinyl says we passed her question. I'm sorry. Could we scroll back?
Oh,
It again.
Scroll back
please.
to Vinyl's question. Sorry, Vinyl. So sorry. We're trying. I get caught up in watching everybody's face.
I'm just gonna.
can you
I'm
just
gonna-
re-ask it? Because I can't find it.
Yeah, this cat is moving way fast.
We cannot find the question.
It's probably already lost. Because you can only see like a couple hundred at a
Ethos of
time, and then you can't see them anymore.
Oh,
You're welcome, Riven, for the blessings. Blessings upon.
I'm putting up these blessings for us again.
Okay, now I know how the guys feel when these comments are scrolling by so fast.
I know.
They're way
I'm not
fast.
Blessings.
I'm not reading fast enough. Ah,
Where? Hold on. I'm trying to find it.
I am too.
Y'all need to go. Slow
I
down.
was trying to, but I couldn't find it.
Y'all pass
Praise
the
be the
question.
cheeks.
There you go.
Ribbon, you're killing me.
You know what? Sometimes they mute stuff for weird reasons. It may be that it got muted and we didn't even see it.
oh, someone asked favorite choreo.
I'm scrolling back pretty far and I haven't found it yet.
Oh.
So I think it might be gone.
Somebody thinks it may be being auto filtered.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
seeing it either. Heidi's also not seeing it. So we're not totally crazy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're
Okay.
not
Okay.
blocked. No, sometimes they just filter
Yeah,
comments.
No, you're not
they
blocked.
filter.
Yeah, we see you asking if you're blocked. You're not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it filters a specific word, and we didn't filter the word. TikTok decides it to protect the community, and sometimes it's something totally
Yeah.
innocuous.
So it's
Yeah.
not
Also,
letting
if
us
you
see your
repeat
question.
one word several times, it will flag that comment. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite BTS choreography.
Favorite choreography.
Who's the Wonder Bread on your? Who's the bread on your left and right?
Are you talking to me? This Taehyung.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Taehyung
spicy.
and Taehyung.
Yeah.
Is
Also
day
known
day
as
day
D.
day
Okay, so your favorite
day day
BTS choreography?
On Kinetic Manifesto. The end. That's me.
on me too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me say it again. On.
On.
I think mine is Black
It's
Swan. Black Swan.
On.
Dionysus from
On.
the Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine is specifically Black Swan Live.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Mine might be
Oh,
Fire.
and Black Swan too.
Fire.
Yes.
That's good.
The Dionysus. That's.
Me
just-
too,
Yeah,
Barbara.
Mama, specifically
That
at
is-
Mama with the
Specifically
table
at Mama
choreo.
with the white
choreos.
tail and the
I
big
also-
stairs.
Yeah.
I also
DNA.
like the last part of Dope. The very last part of Dope, I really love
Mm.
too.
Yeah.
Dope.
But like Black Swan when they did it on what was it the James Corden or whatever, where like Jimin like JK like picks Jimin up.
Yeah. That
Oh,
one
that
is
was
really
in the
cool.
water too, right?
Yeah, they're in the water. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one in the water was magnificent.
Yeah, it really was.
Go-Go is
Oh,
really
and I really love it that
Go-Go
one
is
in the award
fun.
show that they did of Idol.
Mhm.
That was really
Oh.
good. With
Where
the
they're shaking the
fans
stage.
and
Oh,
yeah,
the-
and the masks. That one is
So
really
they
good.
just said
That
the
one I
If
diamond-
love.
you are ham, what BTS is the left?
Left loaf slice and who
We're,
is the
we're
right?
talking about like
She's asking in a very creative way, who would we like to be in a BTS sandwich with?
Oh, like bread. Oh,
Yeah, you got to be a little less creative. Remember we were talking
no
about the
wonder,
Barbie
no
real low?
wonder it was getting auto filtered. Holy.
okay. BTS sandwich.
Okay, a sandwich. I mean,
J-Hope
I
and
mean,
Taehyung.
There's your
It's not
pepperoni
really a
slice.
question.
and I mean, if we're going off of again, and I'm not going to give you details, but if we're going off of the dream I had last night, apparently it's also Namjoon.
Namjoon and Taehyung is a hell of a sandwich. I'm gonna put it right there.
That's
hell
a
of
very good
sandwich.
sandwich.
That
Well,
Yeah.
if you make it a
Yeah.
club, you get a third piece of bread.
I know. I was about to say, can it be a club sandwich? Because I'd really need
Yeah.
Yoongi and
I want
Jim
a
and
club
Ian.
sandwich
The
too.
third piece right here.
Now,
And
if
Yoongi,
this
yep.
was a club sandwich, it would have to be Taehyung
Like a patty melt situation.
and Daddy.
There would be some patties melting.
Oh, this is
I
going
mean, it's
in
like
the
if you
sandwich
want to make
press
a
for
patty
sure.
melt,
This is a
if you want to make a
panini.
patty melt, just put me with a red
Interestingly
line,
enough,
and
this would be
that's a
mine.
patty melt.
Oh,
right
a
there.
Jin and Yoongi. See, yeah.
Jin
Yeah.
and Yoongi.
I have to say, like, parts of me, like, would debate that third slice of bread being gin, because I would really want to test out the whole scandal situation.
Oh,
For
right,
science.
right.
Why do you think I
For
picked it?
science and
Activated ribbon now.
research.
You've activated
I got
ribbon. She's gonna come
Taehyung.
for
For
you.
science and research, huh?
Just for science. It's always for science.
Another person for that, another good one for that, based on some videos that I've seen, would be this person.
A J-Hope.
There's
Oh,
amazing.
J-Hope.
Sorry. Yeah.
This is, this is less of a sandwich and more of a mixed salad type situation
Yeah.
we're doing now.
A bit of a tossing.
It's a buffet.
Yeah.
A bit of a tossing.
It is.
It's a buffet.
My final answer on the club sandwich is J-Hope, Taehyung, and Jin.
Okay, Mint Pegasus.
What is she about to show us?
would be the most
What
awkward
is
to be
Steph
alone
going to
in.
show us?
No, I was hiding my face because Lisa made me laugh. Okay.
okay.
Most awkward to be alone in a room with
What?
Yoongi because
Who do you
he would
think
be uncomfortable.
would be the most awkward to be alone in a room? Yoongi
Yoongi.
for sure,
Yeah.
because he won't look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
and I have nothing that would make that man's life better. Therefore, I would remove myself from his presence as soon as possible.
That's how I feel about
Yeah.
Namjoon. I have nothing to add to that. Like, I have nothing intelligent to say back to you. So let me just go hang out with Tay.
Like
See,
I would.
And
I don't think Jin would be
I
I
would
think
agree
Jin
with
would make it. Because he used to say hi to strangers. I think he'd make an attempt.
No, I said June.
I don't know.
I mean, like Jin.
Yoongi, because I know I could have a conversation with June. Jin, I think we would laugh our fucking asses off. The rest of them, I think I could get along with pretty well. But Yoongi, it's like, how do you break the ice to get through his introverted ADHD self to actually have
He doesn't want to be there.
Okay, so let's answer that question. You get a chance. What are you saying to him to start the conversation?
Just sort of a chortling noise.
I would probably try to get a conversation going about his music and his reasons behind it, because I think that's the only way I would get him to finally talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
He started
somebody said they
talking
think he's
to
better
me,
since
I
Wichita.
think
I think
he's
he's good with people he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once
and
I
it
could
wouldn't
get him
be-
to talk to me.
Can I
think
pour
that
you a
would
drink?
be
Might be a good
amazing.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I pour you a drink? It's a good one.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be from Yoongi like being mean or not able to talk
Right.
to people. It'd be all my own like.
I don't think
I'd
he's
freak
mean.
out, and he would not want to be there in the first place anyway.
Right. Right.
I mean, don't necessarily assume that. Don't assume that he
It's
wouldn't.
not that I don't think he would want to be there. It's that he's very vocally introverted and neurodivergent,
Yeah.
and he doesn't warm up to people.
We can't assume. We don't know for sure.
No, he said it. That's what I'm saying. Yoongi.
Who said they were
Oh,
neurodivergent?
Yeah.
I think on a live at some point he said he has ADHD.
Yeah.
He's ADHD.
But
so-
I don't know if it was said in a flippant manner. I haven't watched the clip.
Flippant manner.
He did say it. I did make sure
He
that
did
much.
Say it. So I'm not speculating
know.
when I say that, like, and it tracks with his behavior. So like he said it.
He said like he's shy around people. Like he
Right.
thinks people like he knows that people think he's cold because he's polite, and so I think he's nervous. Like I think there would just be a lot of nervousness to overcome. That's why he needs his brothers there.
But I think that even the guys say it about him. They always say it's like every time he tries to do something, he's like awkward, but you know that he cares, but he's like not good at like expressing it either. So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So like it's not in a mean way because
no, it's an uncomfortable way.
like,
it's not mean. It's just like I'm
it would
introverted.
take
I don't
a
know
lot
you.
to
Right.
break through the ice to have a conversation.
Right.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Well, and also like they have to be super guarded. Like if like imagining a real situation where like they met a random army, they'd be like, oh my, like you could be a psychopath.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we kind of are. So
I think if we were thinking about them as like not famous people, like if we would just met them.
Okay, that I was thinking about them as they are now, so that's a fair question.
But if we thought about them as like not famous people, just like somebody we were introduced to and had a conversation with, like how would we go about it?
Yeah, I think starting with alcohol with Yoongi is a good choice.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's have a drink.
Yes, let's have a drink. And then things would naturally flow from there. Conversation would flow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, because I would definitely want to ask them about like, you know, like the places they've been. I know that they've like, I know a lot of their traveling has been for work and they were touring and things like that, but they've seen a lot of things, like, you know, just ask about like experiences that they've had and things like that.
Oh, I absolutely
Well,
want to
yeah.
questions. They all have cool things. Like I listen to them say things all the time.
Right.
We just listen to them talk sometimes, you know, just
Totally.
True.
Steph apparently has an hour-long playlist of just listening to Yoongi talk with no captions.
we listen to
Yeah,
exactly.
Yoongi just
I know.
Weird.
I wanna listen to
Plus,
talk
it's like I think JK wants that too. Like JK would love to just be able to have a normal conversation with someone. He
yeah.
has said it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
JK, I would sit down with some whiskey.
Totally.
I think that.
And he will fold
I
his
would probably
laundry.
run out of things
Right.
to talk about with JK much sooner than I would some of the others, but I would still like hanging out. I would still enjoy the heck out of hanging out with him.
Well, JK would be
Yeah.
like, if you could be normal around him and not be a weirdo, he'd probably love to have a conversation. But if you're
Yes.
going to be like weird about it, he'd
Yeah.
be like, get me the hell out of here.
Sonic
I
Jet
know one
basketball
thing.
talk would help with Yoongi. Unfortunately, I do not know anything about sport ball.
I could
Yes,
I could
and so
talk
that's-
Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's why I would do this with Yoongi, where we wouldn't even have to talk. I would totally do a woodworking next to him.
Yes. I actually
Yeah.
could talk a little bit about that.
Where we
Like
could
if it was like an activity, like if we went to like one of those painting things or did
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I would fix
woodworking with
road
Yoongi,
stuff.
I would totally do.
For sure. That would
Yeah.
break things for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should probably wrap up soon. It's after 10.
Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
But I could
I could
talk
wake up early tomorrow.
Somebody asked who would we clean the house with? Probably J-Hope.
JK.
or J-Hope.
JK.
Hope. I would clean
J.
the
Hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
because my house would actually be clean and he would have fun.
Yep.
And I'd give you little Hobie sound effects the whole time.
Yeah. Berry, strawberry.
And if we are we wrapping this up? Because I have an important announcement to make, and that is that the V merch is available for preview right now.
Yay! Thanks, Hyde, for helping us end this live on time.
Good night.
Oh, and we go and we look at
Quins can go and suffer.
Oh.
Quins go and suffer.
I'm right now. I'm pulling it up right now. Right now. Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Barbara. Thank you for coming, Barbara.
Oh my god, there's a magnet of him holding that
Have a
coffee
sec.
canister and smiling at me. Oh yeah.
We're not okay. It's fine.
All right. Good night, all. Have
Good
fun.
night.
Good night.
It's available.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Friends merch. Friends merch for those asking. Night, girls.